Okay, hello. Been a bit of a hectic few weeks, huh? Hey, Mixolity! Nice to see you again. The good news is, certain things have calmed down in my offline life now, which means that hopefully there will be fewer last-minute cancellations of stream from now on. So that should calm down now, is the good news. And that's the only news, I guess. But yeah. Last time, God, I have to redo. OBS does not like to remember my sources. Okay, here we go. Yeah, last time we were in the void. We had the the new act. What was it? Act 6, Act 6, Act 1, Act 6. Yeah, we had the Act 6, Act 6. just there's nothing here. Just void of blackness. Just nothing. Yeah, so yeah, today on Homestuck, we're here in the empty void, and it looks like there's nothing going on forever. Okay, no, but like there's some crazy stuff. We didn't get the chance to really understand what's happening. We had the Act 6 cartridge stuffed full of stardust, which has had some sort of effect. Probably. But things are getting kind of glitchy and weird again. I'm starting to think this is just how like every other new act is going to start, where there's going to be like some sort of glitch or error happening whenever we want to go and switch over the discs or the cartridge or whatever. But yeah. And that was God, how short was this? It didn't get very far, I don't think. No, it didn't. But yeah, things. I have no idea what's gonna happen from now on, or what effect what effect that could possibly have. I'm just like refreshing my memory here of what actually like little happened in here. Meteor going through portal thing. You have Jade. Welcome to Act I Don't Know. Yeah, that's it. Like, it does bring an interesting question, though, about, like, diegetically, like, in universe, if we didn't switch over the discs or anything, would, like, things still happen in the Homestuck universe, or would, like, time just stop? Like, nothing happens ever again? Here we go. Yep. So, yeah, very little. We got very little. We got to see actually very little of them. Yeah, God, what? How long did it say we missed? Yeah, 4 solid minutes of footage. So yeah, I guess we should just get into it, see what's happening. But yeah. So, like, would just time stop in the Homestuck universe and nothing ever happened again if we just didn't switch over the discs? Like, do they like actually like live in like a video game universe like more than we more, even more, is that even an even more accurate description of the universe than we've even seen so far? Here we go. The thing zooms into the circle representing Dursey, and suddenly a character select screen explodes into action. I skipped? I thought I read this last time. Oh wait, yeah, to click on the planets. Okay. Yes, I did forget that was what we left on. Thank you. Okay, God, what planet should we start with? Should we just start at the top and go clockwise? Let's do that. Let's start with red. Hey, what? I hope this isn't too dumb a question, but do you have any idea how I got here? Got where? Lohack. What's Lohack? It's my old planet. You know, with the lava and shit, remember? It has dumb crocodiles and a stock market. Or at least it used to have one. Don't know if they locked it down since that time I literally ransacked the entire economy. If you say so. I have more important things to worry about, like trying to remember how I got here. Where are you? I'm on the planet with the volcano. That was Jade's planet, right? Lofaf? I don't know. I have no idea what the acronyms for your planets are. Fair enough, Carcat. I honestly, I have not. I don't think of them as the acronyms at all. I just go to like the full names. I've not been keeping track of. It's not too hard to just look like, oh, like land of whatever and whatever, that's low something. But they're just the names all starting with low is just too similar for me to actually pay attention to any of the acronyms. I have no idea what the acronyms for your planets are. It's been 3 years since I last saw them, and even then I was barely paying attention to what they were called because I was busy trolling you. Land of Frost and Frogs. Are you sure? I don't see any frost. Yeah, it melted. What about the frogs? Did they melt too? No, I mean, I doubt it. You probably just can't see any right now. Can you hear any ribbits? Motherfucker, did you just ask me if I can hear any ribbits? Yes. This isn't joke around time, Dave. We all seem to be suffering from some form of amnesia. Don't you think we should try to get to the bottom of that? Probably. How long have you and Kanea been on Lofaf? How do you know I'm here with Kanea? Talking to her right now. Oh, are you with anyone on Loham? Lohack. Whatever. And yeah, I'm with the mayor. You're with the mayor? Yes, and nobody else? Yeah. Why are you with the mayor? I don't know, I just am. Not that I'm complaining one bit. The mayor as always rules categorically. FYI, I just high-fived him for like the third time in a row to my recent recollection. You lucky son of a bitch. I love how much everyone just thinks the mayor is just the coolest person ever. You lucky son of a bitch. So what's the last thing you actually do remember? I remember Jade. Yeah, Jade, seems to have been taken, corrupted or taken over by, God, I can never remember her actual title, but, like, the Empress, God, I can never remember. I remember Jade. Right. Me too, but she was like a fucking werewolf or something. Yeah, that was pretty freaky. Wait, but then she zapped us to that Stonehenge place. Oh yeah, and John was there. Yeah, we all landed in some grass like a pile of fuck-ups and then... Damn, then what happened? I don't know. What the hell happened to John? Okay, here we go. Green. So are you just as brain damaged as we are? Who's we? Me and Carcat. Of course not. But if you are referring to the short-term memory loss we all seem to be experiencing, yes, I've got that too. Okay, so you have no idea how you got to Lofaf then? how do you know I'm on Lofaf? I'm talking to Karkat. So, okay, so he's telling, how does he know that they're both together then? Because, oh, wait, no, she did mention that it was her and Karkat. Okay, never mind. I'm doing great at paying attention today. I didn't think Karkat could remember the acronyms for your planets. Yeah, but I don't think that's the memory loss issue. That's just him being an idiot. But let's not get into that. Okay, where's Rose? She's apparently on Lolar. Okay, God, what's Lolar? No, you're right, this is just a plot hole. Like, well, no, I don't think so, because Karkat said, like, described the planet they were on. Yeah, so Karkat said the planet they were on, and no, not Jade. Kanea said that she was with Karkat. So yeah, he does have all the information to know that Kanea's on the Lofaf. Kanea didn't say oh wait, no, she didn't. You're right, that's Dave. You're right, so I was right the first time that it's a plot hole. And I just, like, my brain just, like, glitched out and saw that as okay. Yeah. God, but which one's Lolar? Hold on. Land of hold on, where? I gotta organize this cheat sheet better at some point. Where are the human lands? There are too many trolls. There are too many trolls to scroll past. Okay, so it is Rose's planet, Land of Light and Rain. Okay, so Rose is on her own planet. So it's a plot hole and not a sign that, like, oh, like, hey, maybe it's not Dave speaking, or he knows more than he's letting on. It could be, you could be misleading me, but yeah, let's just treat it as a plot hole for now. What about Terezi? She's with Rose. Do they remember what happened? No, but it seems they've both surmised the missing events since we arrived. What? How? Well, they are seers after all. Friggin' seers. All making us knights look bad. Whatever you are, what were you again? I'm a sylph. What the dick is a sylph? I am on record as once having facetiously likened it to a magical witch. But witches are already magical, aren't they? Like, by definition? Oh, wait, that's the joke, I guess. God damn, this missing time shit is making me feel dumb as hell. If it's any reassurance, you seem like the same old Dave to me. Okay, good. So, what do the seers think happened? I don't know. Rose was trying to tell me, but she ceased being comprehensible. Oh God, is she still drunk? No, it's just that her words suddenly became, why don't you just talk to her and see for yourself? Okay. Wow, you're right. What the fuck? Man, I can't even describe it. It's not just that her text is unreadable gibberish. I mean, it is, but it's more than that. It's like existentially inscrutable somehow. I know, right? I think we may have a problem here. Okay, so Rose is unintelligible to them, apparently. That could be very bad. Well, yeah, if this, I'm guessing this may be Rose's planet then, because it has the most stardust glitch over it. So that's my guess, anyways, that this planet is going to be where Rose is at. So it's either the stardust affecting her planet more severely than the others, or it's something to do with the fact that, like, she is a seer and, like, this isn't like for some universe cosmic reason she can't be allowed to communicate them at this moment. Okay. John Egbert has gone missing. Okay, so we're jumping into whatever happened to John. Yeah, it was mentioned that, like, no one knew where he was. So, wait, that's it? That's it? That's all we get? Just John Egbert has gone missing, an image of his planet, and nothing else? Not even a hint of what could be going on with him? Nothing? We get nothing but John Egbert has gone missing? That's concerning. That's very concerning. I am so worried for John right now. I mean, I'm worried for all of them, because this is a kind of a terrifying situation. Okay, but let's check on... Oh, yeah, okay, so I was right. This is Rose, and the Stardust is affecting them more severely. Holy shit, this is so bad. Okay, let's see if I can read any of this. Rose, what's up? I seem to have been deported on Lolar. Yeah, so I heard. Kanea tells me you think you know what happened? Want to give me the scoop? Sure. Jay, finally, Grimbark. Just split us up. She action the she may have a purpose. Managed to elude her. You heard from him? Damn, she wasn't kidding. This is surreal. Dave, having trouble standing you. Yeah, I can't understand a word you're saying. Okay. Okay, and then it's back to Carcat. Okay, so we've seen all of them. Okay, so... okay, so Rose and Terezi are together. Carcat and Kanea are together. Dave and the mayor are together. John's just straight up missing in action. He's just straight up gone. We know nothing. Holy shit. I am so scared for him. Oh no, he was already, like, stuck on the, he had already gotten stuck on the, with the, Stonehenge's, planet. So I hope he's still there, and he's not just actually missing. I hope he's still... Oh my god. But I don't know who to be more worried about right now. John, that he's not with the others, or, John might be actually somewhat safe. The others are just scattered about, and we have no idea what's going on with them, but I guess the only way to find out is to keep going. The thing zooms into the circle representing Darcy, and suddenly a character select screen explodes into action. Yet again, you find yourself overwhelmed by feelings of narrative empowerment as you agonize over which of these two lawless ladies you will hitch your wagon to as you blaze a new trail through the treacherous frontiers of interactive fiction. Oh, crud, you say. More Stardust glitches. You just click them both in whatever order you feel like and hope for the best. Okay, yeah, so... Oh god, okay, so Jane and Jade. Let's see if I can get through this without mixing up their names at all. Our two friends, currently, gone a bit, wild, or, like, under control. Oh god. Let's do Jane first. She's got the most glitchiness. Ooh. Oh, okay, so she's with... Oh. It appears the current path is too corrupted to continue. Can't even open the dialogue log. It's simply too shitty. Perhaps this part of the story will clear up a little later and you will be able to resume this arc. Until then, no dice. Oh great, so we, like, literally are not going to know what happens to John at all. Oh god, this is bad. Okay, let's go with Jade. Oh, okay, so... Woof. Okay, hello. Yo, did you just woof? Yes, I just woofed. I see, but you can also talk in person language, it would seem. Yes, I can talk in person language. So why don't you say person things instead of woofs? Oh, don't worry. I will say lots of person things to you. For you see, Roxy, we have many person things to discuss. Okay. Okay, so she has the journal that came up at some point before. God, I really need to rewatch my old streams or just like review the older stuff. I know that like we've seen that before. Oh, excuse me, but did you just laugh your ass off at me under your breath? Yeah, maybe. I fail to see what is so amusing. You do? Seriously? Okay, I guess the situation is a little funny because of this absurd folder, and the fact that I woofed at you probably didn't help either. But I'm not here to share a good laugh over the old lady's sense of design and her penchant for scrapbooking. I am here to make sure that you do as you're told. Ugh. Now take the file and review your assignment. I already looked at it. It's dumb and impossible, and I ain't cooperating with her regardless. Yes, you will. Can we change the subject? No. Aren't you Jake's grandma? That's what he told me when we were pen pals, but I think it's more accurate to say I'm his alternate universe biological daughter. Oh, that clears that up then. Yes, it does. Does it? Does it? It wouldn't clear up anything for me. And I'm actually in on what the actual situation is. Now, take the damn folder. So, alt granny taught her English. Why are you part dog and evil looking? Do not call me that. What? My surname is Harley, not English, but you may refer to me as Jade, or ma'am if you are feeling especially nervous and deferential, which as it turns out is the way you should be feeling about me always. Lol. Lol what? Jade, I am in no way buying that you're normally this pompous and tyrannical. This shtick really doesn't suit you. It's so obvious. Why are you doing the Batter Hag's tacky bidding anyway? She got you under an extraterrestrial fishbowl, or... Silence! Ugh. Open the file. Open it. Fine. Okay, so it is... I do like that we're getting that, like, Jade's text is black during this, so we can, like, see, so hopefully we'll be able to, like, see when she's, like, you know, out from under control by seeing it turn back green. Just a nice little visual, like, oh, this is not quite the Jade we know, which I think we already would have gotten from the whole attacking her friends and stuff. Okay, I opened it. Hey, look, it's the same shit as before. I'm supposed to make this weird, nubbly spike ball appear out of nothing. Yes. Okay, got it. Let me give it a shot then. Well, still impossible. What now, ma'am? It is not impossible. It is too. You are the rogue of void. Don't you know what that means? I don't know. It means I can turn invisible and stuff. Like the blonde in that crappy superhero quartet. It means a lot more than that. Your true powers are more impressive than those of anyone else in your crappy quartet. In fact, I would say they're almost as cool as mine. I'm not sure the ability to make weird spike balls out of nothing is all that cool, to be honest. It's not just spike balls. Imagine that your title is roughly synonymous with one who steals nothing. What do you think it means to be able to steal nothing? Well, if you take away nothing, then what's left must be something. So she's able to just make things appear out of nothing, then? just completely ignore conservation of mass and just bam, here's a thing that didn't exist before. That's my guess anyways. It means I'm like a shitty cat burglar who sucks at her job? Wrong. It means just the opposite. It means you can steal the essence of nothingness from something. You can rob nothingness from an idea if you put your mind to it, effectively allowing you to conjure virtually anything out of thin air. Oh my god, you can't be serious. That is way too much superpower for a dork like me to have. Oh no, please don't growl at me, Dog Jade. It's legit frightening. I'm sorry, but your remarks of self-deprecation made me very angry. Once, I was even more of a dork than you, but now I am one of the most powerful beings who has ever existed. I don't want to hear any whining about what you think you can't do. You are hereby under strict orders from myself and her condescension to clam up and conjure that orb. Do you understand? So I'm just supposed to sit here and think about this ugly ball and twiddle my fingers or something? You tell me. Space is my racket, not void. Maybe it would help if I knew what the dang thing was? How am I supposed to steal the non-existence from a concept when the concept only exists in my mind as ugly ball? Yeah, like what if instead of like summoning what she actually wants, she just summons like a replica of it made out of paper mache or something? Just summons a piñata that looks similar instead of the actual orb she wants. I was like this is the matriorb, I'm guessing. Like that's the only thing I could think that she could like would be like this weird like I don't know. Like that's my guess at least. Because I think we did see the matriarch briefly. Did we? I don't know. I really have to review my old streams to be able to like refresh my memory of some of the older stuff. God, where was I? How am I supposed to steal the non-existence from a concept when the concept only exists in my mind as ugly ball? It's called the okay, literally the next sentence. It's called the matriorb. It is the key to resurrecting the troll race. Once you create it, the Empress will hatch it on an uninhabited planet located beyond the reach of her cruel employer. There, her people will have another chance to thrive without the ever-looming threat of extinction that comes with his influence. So you see, Roxy, there's nothing noble about refusing to help. Once an entire alien race went extinct because of a terrible monster, and you can help them, give them a second chance. Don't you want that? In theory, sure, I guess. But you're basically asking me to bring a lot of people back to life so they can be slaves to that witch. You want me to help make all these fresh new trolls, but then just turn them over to her? Like, here you go, have fun, snorkel bitch Mega Hitler. I do not actually think I want to do that. Yes, fair enough, but here's the other thing. If you don't, I'm going to kill you. Oh noes. Oh yes. A literal plurality of yeses. Seeing as you are a god tier, it is very likely you will come back to life, so I can just keep killing you over and over a different way each time. Maybe I will disembowel you a few times. I will not even need to use my sharp doggy teeth. I will just snap my fingers and your delicious guts will teleport outside your body. Ew. No, way more like yum. Way more like yum. I will just keep on killing you again and again until you finally get tired of dying and follow your orders. Just something about like how no, way more like yum came out just like really tickled my funny bone a bit. Oh man, evil Jade is sucky Jade. I believe you will find I am the suckiest Jade there is. Now we're going to be here in the cell for as long as it takes. I am not going anywhere until you try doing your voidy thing and make something appear. Is that understood? Twiddle, 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 twiddle. Bleh, fine. Why you gotta be so awful, Jade? Really putting a cramp on us making choice new friends with each other. Oh well, here goes. I'll twiddle my fingers and such, busting out the magics, praying up a storm to the holy wizard Christ they ain't fake. Alright, check it. One jank-ass space set coming up. Abraca happen! Oh. This is not a space egg. No, it is not. Balls. Guess I effed up my void spell. What is this thing? That's a perfectly generic object. It's perfectly generic? Yes. Don't know about that. Looks like a green cube to me, with like slightly beveled corners. That's what a perfectly generic object is. Couldn't something theoretically be more generic than this? How? I don't know. Exactly. If you want your powers to reach their full potential, you're going to need to become more familiar with the fundamental building blocks of ideas and how they translate into more complicated thoughts and forms. Then it becomes a simple matter of using your abilities to snatch those concepts from unreality. It sounds too hard. Better start killing me repeatedly and get it over with. We both know you don't think it's too hard. You think it sounds like an interesting challenge. Ah, damn it! Fucking Jake's wily bitch-ass grandma. This is a very good start, though. With a little practice, I'm sure our Empress will have her orb in no time. Well, at least I know I can make a whole lot of these boring cubes if all else fails. By the way, your mic could use a bit of a booster thing. Okay, here we go. Let's just turn that up a bit. Okay, is this better? Hello, testing, just saying random things, speaking, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. La-di-da-di-da. Teensy bit more boost? Okay. How's this? Hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing. Oh, hi, kitty. Hi. Hello. Oh, you're cutie. Hello, testing. Talking random things. The sky is blue. Except for today. Today the sky is gray and cloudy. Okay, maybe a bunch more boost, actually. Okay. How about this? Hello. Speaking random things. Okay, that's good. Okay, good. Well, at least I know I can make a whole lot of these boring cubes if all else fails. Hey, maybe I'll build a sick fort out of them. Jade, tell me that wouldn't be so baller. It would be fairly baller. Fuck yeah. Keep trying for that orb, though. I will return in a while to review your progress. And remember, don't get any funny ideas. But pretty much all my ideas are funny. I mean, don't try to escape. Even if you're invisible, I will be able to track you down instantly. My sense of smell is very good. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to. What business? Refreshing. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Okay, I'll just leave that open and hope that, okay, making sure I have permissions allowed on this site. Okay, I'll just leave that open, and hopefully that'll work if I just leave it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some business to attend to. What business? I'm still trying to locate my brother, but I'm having trouble picking up his scent. He's using his windy powers to obscure the trail, and it's giving me fits. Windy powers, eh? Who's your bro? Shush! That is enough questions from you. Now I believe you have a space egg to conjure. Egg, mumble, shove it, grumble. What? Mumble, mutter, my fat ass. Farewell, Roxy. Nope. Zap, there she goes. You return to the character select screen upon having completed one of the above arcs. Oh, yeah, that's right. You forgot you even came from the select screen. Some of these choosable paths start getting a little long, you think. Per the drill, you double-check to make sure you've clicked on them all before proceeding. On the other hand, if this is your first time seeing this page, which it is, then welcome to the P equals 008199 character select screen. It's like a triple scoop of ice cream piled generously atop your waffle cone of free will, making you a truly happy camper. You begin to wonder why this paragraph didn't come first. Kind of burying the lead there, to quote your private observation verbatim. Is that... Hold on, is that how lead is spelled in that saying? Burying the lead there? Hold on, I have to... Burying the lead. Bearing the lead or bearing the lead? Lead is the introductory section in journalism, and thus to bury the lead refers to hiding the most important and relevant pieces of a story within other distracting information. Okay. The spelling of lead, L-E-D-E, is allegedly so as to not confuse it with lead, L-E-A-D, which refer to, or lead, L-E-A-D, which refer to the strip of metal that would separate lines of type. Both spellings, however, can be found in instances of the phrase. So basically both are correct. But that's interesting. I did not know any of that. That's cool. That's cool. I mean, I always thought like it was like burying the lead, like L-E-A-D, like, okay, lead means like you're leading stuff, you're in the front. If you're burying the front, then like it's, I mean, I guess it's the same thing technically, but like, yeah, interesting. Hold on, I'm gonna try refreshing the player again. If I press play, will it? Okay. Like the player's showing. Oh, hold on, I think. It like started for a second and then it stopped. Okay. Oh, you're not playing music right now? Oh, okay. I thought you were, I was like not getting anything. Okay, so we're good. I'll just leave that then. I'm gonna get a drink of water. You'll test it? Okay. Hooray! All works. It's all good. Nice. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. Kind of bearing the lead there, to quote your private observation verbatim. Okay, so we have one really fucked up planet, and two normal planets, and mystery that's either, John or Jake, because I cannot tell them apart, especially not by just their silhouettes. But I'm guessing John, because John's the one who's missing. We saw like 1 second of Jake in prison there, and then immediately things got like too glitchy for us to like know anything. Okay, let's just do them in order then. Here we go. Hello, little crocodile friends, chattering away. Okay, hi Dave. So weird being back here. Can't believe how long ago it feels since I lived in this place. Spent way too long wallowing in our own filth on that gnarly meteor, that's for sure. This doesn't even seem like my room anymore. It's like trespassing or something, like I'm horning in on someone else's life. Life lived most sweetly, though, I will admit. The fucking toilet's still there. I remember when Jade put that there. That is perhaps like my favorite memory. Wish Jade wasn't crazy. Just makes me remember how much I miss not crazy Jade. Or less crazy Jade. Wait, didn't Carcat once say Terezi ripped a troll toilet out of his house? What is with girls and their universally constant tendency to rip out plumbing fixtures? Did I just accidentally crack another cosmic riddle, or... I gotta text him and get confirmation on this ASAP. Actually, nah. I'm probably hurrying to the poor guy with enough of my bullshit the last few years. I'll just keep shuffling through memory lane, making wistful observations out loud. It's like the most perfectly natural thing to do. Why are people so uptight about keeping a lid on their monologues? What a bunch of stuffy pricks. I've always found the sound of my own voice to be mysteriously soothing. Talk about an embarrassing sentence to say in earshot of an actual person. Well, maybe not the mayor. You can always tell the mayor anything. Oh god, everyone loves the mayor. This piece of shit is still here too. Didn't we use this thing like once? What a useless pile of trash in hindsight. Sometimes I think this game was designed by an idiot. Wasn't it called like the laser beam in television or something? I'd throw it in the lava, but that would be a waste of melting. Oh yeah, almost forgot about my ill beats from the past. Wonder if they're as ill as I remember. Okay, I just pushed some buttons and verified they remain as ill as the day they were dropped. I'll have to send them to Carcat. He has always been an enthusiastic patron of my exceptional science. I mean, sure, he says it sucks, and maybe he even believes that on some pathetic sub-intellectual plane of consciousness which gross Philistines operate on their whole lives. But whenever he gets a load of my hype, I see him there, tapping his foot ever so slightly. I see him. Like this poster. I love this poster. It's like an old friend. Never even knew who these guys were or what their deal was. Never gave it much thought, I guess. Doubt I'll ever find out at this point. Oh well, some things I guess were never meant to be figured out. Or benefit from any kind of elaboration. Not even years later. Just the way it is sometimes. It's like I said before. This poster is a hell of a mystery that I never even thought was a mystery. And it would be pretty cool if somebody solved it. Damn if that's ever gonna happen. So that's a shame. Oh, you're gonna run and abandon me for your food? Aw. You were so cute. Bye, kitty. Okay. Aw, hell, it's my old dead things collection. What a stupid blast from the past. I seriously cannot remember if I was sincere with this shit. No, archaeology is cool. That's cool. It's cool, Dave. Your dead thing collection is cool. I was probably trying to flex my underdeveloped irony muscles, like the shrimpiest kid at the hipster gym. Why does my childhood room have to be such a predictable museum of embarrassments? I don't know. Some of these things are kind of cool, actually. Like, from a standpoint of objective reevaluation afforded by the sobering maturity that comes with being literally 100% grown-up now. Yup, you're 100% grown-up. No more maturing needed for you. Dead things are actually pretty rad. I feel like if I was legitimately into all this, then more should have come of the interest. Like, there could have been, like, entire conversations about it that never even took place. Hey Rose, you'll never guess what I'm excited about and have loads of dialogue to spill over. What's that, Dave? Ancient mollusks. Said Rose. How many bananas do you think this paw clutched when it was alive and attached to a monkey? Dave, I really must say this conversation blows. Yeah, sorry. Maybe I could have really developed this interest. Maybe I could have been something cool as a result. Like what even profession is this? A dead shit ogler? No, wait, probably a paleontologist or something. I could have been a paleontologist instead of what I became, which was, some pajama-packing fuckface from the Renaissance Fair. That would have been the dopeness. Ugh, the ironic selfies. Oh god. Now this is some irredeemably mortifying shit here. What was I thinking? I don't know, man, I just don't know. This is what seasoned veterans call bad irony. Look at this guy. What a fucking novice. Oh my god. Who am I kidding? I can't stay mad at that face. Okay, this one is pretty funny, actually. Oh. Oh. Proudly flame broil. Why? Why can't? Why can't I stop laughing? Oh, are we getting John back? You win. You win, young Dave. These selfies are covered in gold. Hi, Dave. What's so funny? Whoa. John. What are you looking at there? Hey, are you crying? What? No. I mean, I was just laughing too hard at something dumb. You know how it is. Yeah, can I see? No, it's nothing. Where the fuck have you been? Do you remember what happened since we got here? Yes. Well, are you gonna fill me in or keep floating there in the most uninformative way possible? Uh-oh. Dave, I have to go. What? Why? I can't hang around in one place for too long. Let's catch up later, okay? John, wait! See you, buddy. Oh. Okay, so he's just like running around like with his like turning into wind and with his wind powers to avoid Jade. Okay. No, don't! John, stop turning into wind, you fickle idiot! Don't just leave me right away! That is such an insanely predictable move! I said get back here, you slippery motherfucker! Oh no. Hello, Dave. God damn it! He was just here, wasn't he? No. How do you even know who I'm talking about? Look, all I know is Egbert most definitely didn't just appear out of nowhere and catch me weep laughing at my selfies. Dave, I know he was just here. I can smell him. I came in my apartment and misted with his odor at all times. Essence d'Egbert. Dagobert? What? No, like the French pronunciation. Ah. Anyway, I'm just a lot more comfortable when my whole place reeks of nerd musk. So, that explains that. You can't fool me, Dave. I will track him down sooner or later. In any case, it doesn't matter. I came here to see you, not him. You did? Come with me. Nope. Where? Out here. We have some work to do. What work? You're going to need to upgrade your weapon. What? You mean the Deringer? Yes. I thought it was like the best possible sword, or at least the best possible broken sword. That may very well be the case, but it will be useless against Lord English. Wouldn't you prefer a weapon that is capable of inflicting damage against him? Not really? Of course you would. This isn't even up for discussion. Now give me the Deringer. We have all been traveling for 3 long years. What better way to celebrate our reunion than with a little alchemy? Lots of ways. We can have a Jade Goes Back to Normal party starring normal Jade. Har har. Give me the sword. Okay, here. How do we make it so it can damage him? It needs a special ingredient. Something which represents his only known weakness, but hasn't been properly weaponized. And you know what that is? I do. How? I get all my intelligence on such matters from the old lady. She has had centuries to hatch a plan to settle her score. Over time, she's uncovered many secrets about him. I don't understand how this is working. Is she piping all these secrets into your brain along with the evil? That is not relevant. Fair enough. I guess technically almost nothing is relevant to the dude you're barking orders to. Literal barking because of the dogginess. Bark, bark, bark! Yes, exactly like that. Thank you for participating in the joke. Now, what is this special ingredient and where do we get it? I already have it right here. Oh yeah? In fact, I've had it for about as long as I can remember. It was right under my doggy snout all along. Remember this? No. Dave, are you lying to me? No, I've never seen that thing before. But I found it on your planet. It must have gotten here somehow. I didn't take your lousy egg. It's not an egg. Yeah, well, these planets are crawling with brainless lizards. Maybe one of them thought it was an egg, and then brought it here because it's warm here and tried to hatch it. You really have a one-track mind when it comes to certain things. What things? What are you talking about? Dave's sprite was like that too. I just figured it was because he was part bird. But no, here you are going on about bird things too, just like him. Oh, come on, don't compare me to him. Just because I think it's an eggy-looking thing doesn't mean I think like a damn bird. And just because I have these pointy ears doesn't mean I wouldn't kill for some sausages right now. Do you actually want sausages? Maybe. Okay, well, sausages notwithstanding, this is bullshit. Tell me how that thing doesn't look like an egg to you. How is that not so obviously such an egg? It's a cue ball, Dave. Getting a drink of water. Oh. Hi. Hi, little kitty. You want attention? I'm sorry, I'm doing stuff right now. I can't give it to you. I'm sorry. Hey. Hi. It's a cue ball, Dave. I see. So, if I'm following, then what you're trying to tell me is Lord English has some sort of severe egg allergy that we are hoping to exploit. I see it's still impossible to have a serious conversation with you, whether you are a sassy bird or not. I thought regular Dave might have matured a little over 3 years, but I guess I was wrong. Can we just make the egg sword already? Oh. Okay. Oh no, not the legendary piece of shit again! Pardon? It's the fucking Welsh sword again! Are you telling me you've seen this sword before, Dave? How is that possible? I don't know, because they have a shitty quest is how! Didn't Dave Sprite tell you anything? I found this sword in a gold cave and broke it, and then Dave Sprite took it to help Hephaestus, who fixed it and upgraded it to the Deringer. You sent that to me, and I broke it again. You sure seem to break swords a lot. I know! That's always been my thing for some reason. Now I guess it turns out my ultimate sword is really just a repaired downgrade of my previously ultimate sword mixed with a cue ball? It just cycled right back to... Oh god, I'm going to totally mispronounce this. Hold on. I do not remember how this is pronounced. Yes, YouTube, tell me how to pronounce this, please.
Catfish witch.
That is okay, that's a joke one. Okay, come on.
You're looking at her. We'll be looking at how to say more Welsh names. So this is the Welsh names of the sword of King Arthur. In Welsh, it is said as
Colorful. Okay, I'm definitely still butchering that. Okay. Just like a right back to Calidful, like a bunch of tools. That is the most stupid, convoluted ass backward way to get a sword out of a stone I can even imagine. I feel like somebody somewhere is having a good laugh over this. I sure hope like the Juggalo equivalent of fucking Loki or whoever the fuck is having the top-notch riddle wank at my expense. You know what really gets me is, this shitty Welsh sword presumably consisted of those ingredients all along, which just makes me want to travel back in time to perform a mutually assisted suicide with myself. Me and other Dave can take turns suffocating each other with our own dumbass capes. Dave, I admit this is a peculiar turn of events, but I think you are overreacting. Jade, this is stupid. My quest is a stupid piece of garbage quest for lame, shitty loser fuckheads who suck balls while clapping their pants. While crapping their pants. Oh my god, you've really spent way too much time alone with Carcat, haven't you? I need help. Okay, okay. Here we go. Next planet. Hi, Jade. What's that? What's this? Yes, that. Earth. Someone say car cat? Why, we have just said car cat. Welcome, some random gamer. Nice to see you. That's Earth? Why is it so small? Did I miss something? It feels like we sort of like jumped into that pretty abruptly. Oh well. Okay. Just gonna keep going, I guess. It's small because I shrunk it, because I'm a space witch, duh. Okay, but why do you have it? I thought Jack destroyed your universe. He did, but I snuck through a portal and nabbed it. Then I hopped right back through the gate before everything blew up. I was in and out like a bandit. You know, I like to think I make a pretty good witch, especially since I turned wicked and all. Oh yeah, we're stuck with, we have emo evil Jade right now. Evil Jade and evil Jane. I'm very worried for both of them. And yeah, an evil girl boss Jane. I'm very concerned for both of them. And it's kind of weird seeing them act all, creepy and, to be fair, red is a much better color on her than blue, not gonna lie. On Jane? You know what, I kind of agree with that. I kind of agree. I was in and out like a bandit. You know, I like to think I make a pretty good witch, especially since I turned wicked and all. But maybe I would have made an even better thief. What do you think, Jane? Do you think I missed my true calling? So Jane's just not saying anything. That's concerning. Come to think of it, the new empire probably doesn't need any more thieves. The fucking Pisces that I hate. We already have the greatest thief of all running the show. She even managed to steal both of us away from all our pals, didn't she, Jane? Isn't she a riot, guys? I am very concerned for Jane. Like Jade at least, like, she still seems to have, like her mind's still intact. She's just kind of, like, been, like, somehow... It's like she's just, like, somehow been, like, nudged over to, like, supernaturally convinced to work, for the Empress. But Jade is just moving robot mode. Yeah, Jane is just, there is nothing happening in her head at all. She's just being, like piloted around like a puppet. She's like, there's nothing. I'm more concerned for Jane than Jade right now. Thanks, Jade. No, really, thank you so much for those clarifications while obliterating any shadow of a doubt that you are firmly off your rocker. But maybe if it's not too much extra trouble, you could help me understand why you've stranded us on a bunch of different planets only to come taunt me with a waterlogged, miniaturized version of Earth. It won't be Earth for much longer. It will be a home to the new empire. I will deliver it to the universe we create. Or I should say the one you create. Or if you are obedient and complete the tasks you are assigned, you may have a place in the Empire among the subservient classes. Brrr. Did you feel that too, Kanea? A chill just ran down my torso pillar to all the pure evil that brainwashed Jade is saying. I'm fucking petrified. Someone help me change my smelly pants. Listen, Jade, and other random evil girl, you listen too. I don't care about your stupid little globe or your ominous allusions to new empires or what sort of pariahs we can expect to be in your bogus dream dystopia. There is only one course of action from you which I will tolerate, and that is feeding me a steady diet of fucking answers. Not cagey, smirk-tortured info morsels delivered between shitty villain chuckles. I want an uninterrupted spate of hate, of hard, unembellished data which has only one purpose, and that is to get me personally up to speed on literally everything right this blood-shitting second. Jade, but you stole her squiddles. I think Grimbark Jade is just Jade without any of her moral quandaries. Honestly, that might be it. That might be it. Jade's just here living her best evil life. Cockhead, I had almost forgotten how much I missed our repartee. Thank you for reminding me. That outburst was beautiful. If you're frustrated by the way I'm treating you, look at it this way. I'm not asking you for passwords anymore, am I? Jade, but you stole her matter, chaps. Haha. You think I care about passwords? Compared to this, the passwords were a goddamn lawn meal with a checkered tablecloth and everything. Fun for all involved, especially the morch bugs sneaking their crumbs away. I would fucking kill to have to give you passwords again, especially if it meant unlocking regular Jade from her corrupted empire-serving backfiend state. Jade, why you blocked her internet access to Furfinity. Oh, this is just Jade in a bad mood. This whole thing is cool and all, but when do we get back to the one character who matters in this story, Dirk Strider? Actually, yeah, it has been a sec since we checked in with the new humans. Is there a password like that, Jade? Can I start guessing at it? Let's see, since you appear to be some sort of wild carnivorous furry now, it probably has something to do with meat, doesn't it? Sausages? It's sausages, isn't it? Am I close? Something in the sausage department? Snout sausages, grubwurst, hoof loaf, ham steak? Sorry, Carcat, there is no password. Not this time. If you continue to list meat products, then I'm afraid the only thing you will unlock is my fearsome doggy hunger. And believe me, you don't want to see me when I'm doggy hungry. Ham steak. Rolling my damn eyes! But if you insist on hounding me for some sort of explanation, it's all pretty simple. We all recently arrived in this brand new session. Jane's session, actually. This is Jane, by the way. Say hi, Jane! You raise the music volume a bit for stream. Easier to keep track of. Yes. Oh, let's... that. Okay. There we go. Just like let me know how that is. Lol. Jane is actually my biological mother, believe it or not. This story sucks so far. Shush. But her session was taken over by the woman who you might call our mutual great-grandmother. She's an alien, a very powerful troll queen, actually. Yeah, the Empress is here! I think we already managed to deduce that! Carcat, you're the one who demanded an uninterrupted spate of hard, unembellished data. I'll thank you not to yell at me for doing exactly what you requested. Welcome back to another episode of Jane's really, really bad sperm session. Ooh, yeah, Jane's just having a rough day of it. Oh. Kanea, do you see what I had to deal with? You do realize I spoke to Jade plenty of times myself. You did? Oh yeah, I guess I forgot about that. Yeah, rough half a year. Yeah, oh my god. She had to deal with Jake for so long. Oh god, poor Jane. And now she's had her mind corrupted and taken over and it's all Her imperious condescension is in control now. She intends to carry out the remaining objectives to complete the session. Those tasks will be distributed among several recently recruited agents, of course. That's you. This should come as a relief to you, since it means you and she are not in opposition at all. In fact, you share all the same goals. The only difference is that when the time comes, she will be the one claiming the ultimate reward. The spoils will be hers, not ours. Get it? I think so. She wants us all to get a nice head start on our decadent new life of slavery promised for us on your scale model of Alterni Earth. Alterni Earth. That sounds super! Doesn't that sound super, Kanea? No. The Batter Witch is ninja looting the bitch. Oh, God. I think I speak for Kanea when I say it sounds really fucking super. How do we get started? I'm just befuddling my already pungent drawers over the opportunity to get down to business and start doing slavery. Excellent. What you will need to do is ready the young frog for its journey to Skya. I will prepare Skya to receive it by deploying the battlefield from our old session. This will bring fertility to the void session and allow the frog to mature when he completes his journey. So you want us to make another frog? No, I already made one actually. Don't you remember? Really, your job is so easy. There's no more frog breeding involved at all. When the time is right, you just have to release the one that's already there. Where is it? It fell into the forge in the years since it has sunk all the way down to the planet's core. But as it happens, that is exactly where it should be. My denizen is now guarding it. As I'm sure Kanea already knows, it will not be released until you travel there and formally request that she do so. Oh yeah? If it's that simple, why don't you do it? You can use your dog teleportation or whatever. I already did. Echidna will not speak with me. Why not? Could it be due to the fact that you're a crappy evil version of yourself and the mighty Echidna just possibly has too much self-respect to bother dignifying the farce you've become? It is not important why, and it changes nothing. She said she would only speak with another hero of space. That would be Kanea. She also cryptically requested the presence of the knight who once helped her with breeding duties. Karkat, I gather that would be you. Me? Why'd she ask to see me? Another space player I could understand, but what the fuck do I have to do with this? I don't know, Karkat. That is your problem, not mine. Maybe you should try feeling grateful she asked for you. Grateful? You're getting the chance to set right what went so horribly wrong, to atone for your hasty first attempt at frog breeding which resulted in a terminal universe. If I were you, I would feel pretty relieved to get a second chance, but that's just me. Wow! Wow! Kanea, it's official! Jade has turned into some sort of gross nightmare bitch! As the beleaguered and long-suffering leader, albeit still leader of our party, I motion that we don't do anything she says or anything to help the Empress, even if it overlaps with our own interests, and stop listening to Were Harley until she snaps out of her brutal idiot coma! I second your motion. The motion passes with an overwhelming majority of votes among people in the immediate vicinity who aren't horrible! Oh god, evil Jade looks so cool, honestly, though. I would be very careful about the slurs you bandy about, particularly those targeting my canine qualities, which I'm sensitive about and therefore find to be really, really mean. You should be aware that I've already threatened to kill some people today, so watch your step, mister. Yeah, threatened to kill, not actually killed. Ugh, sorry, Jade, but you sound about as threatening as some mild flatulence I once had. It's true, though I am very threatening. And this girl right here, she's even worse. She hasn't even said a word. That is terrifying. Jeez, even I'm nervous. Jade, it really sounds like you're bluffing right now. And Kanea, don't think you're safe from our threats just because you happen to be a vampire. We have ways of handling the undead. Jane here? She has the power to bring people back to life. Although it is my understanding that this ability is limited to one time only per use per individual. So, you do know what sort of effect her resurrection spell will have on undead targets. No? Oh god. John, bad place to appear. Bad place to appear. Or maybe good, he can help, but he was hiding from Jade, so this is probably bad. You don't? I thought it was common knowledge. When you cast healing magic on a zombie or Dracula, they die. How do you figure? I don't know. Isn't that how it works in stories and games and such? Seems pretty logical to me. I think you are presuming to know a lot about my nature, which is not actually true. It sounds as though you are suggesting that I have qualities similar to certain types of shadow droppers, which is not quite the case. But even if it was, there are a lot of myths about shadow dropper physiology that are commonly perpetuated by popular... I can see a demonstration will be in order. Jane, if you would be so kind. Oh, God. Oh, no. There's a lot happening here. Okay.
Here, Squiddos. Squiddos.
Longthroat gives chase. Oh my God. So John's here. Jane's surprised. Jane is killing Carcat. Kanae is freaking out. And there's a little guy here. Hi, little guy. Oh, God. Submit. Oh. No! Oh, dear. Dead. Okay. Deep breath. Oh, God. Hold on. Actually, I need to get more water. My water bottle is in the dishwasher right now, so I'm just using a little cup. So I have to actually go refill it. I will be right back. Okay. I hath returned. No! Gotcha. Tackle pounds. Hummingbirds everywhere. John, stop that. Oh wow, that's gore of my comfort character. I'm sorry to say your comfort character has died. Oh God, she looks so cool here though. Oh my God, that's so cool. That is an epic panel. Oh God, unless we come across something cooler, I think I'm making that the thumbnail. Oh my God, oh, okay. And he's back. And our buddy is, oh, he's so happy. And the hummingbirds are asleep. Phew. Zap. Oh, is he taking a hummingbird with him? All right, yeah, made of life. Your comfort character got squiddled. Oh man, here I go again. Well, see ya. No, wait. Egbert! Oh, I'm so mad. Oh. Oh, she's gone. Oh dear. And Brainwash Jane is on her own. Okay, well. Okay. So that was a lot. Right. Okay, I guess we only have the glitched out planet left. Let's see if we can actually get through this without everything crashing. Hello? Why does Lola have to be so bright? Ugh. Oh yeah, she has newly returned sight. That's right. So she's, oof. Oh dear. Why do my eyes have to work so well? I take it you are still detoxing from your overdose of appalling harlequin nectar? Please, no talking. Between the phago shock and sensory overload, I cannot even deal. Do you need a turn with the pillow? Shh. I thought I got used to seeing again. Or at least the meteor was always so dark. Here, though, your planet looks like screaming, and your words sound like throbbing. Imagine getting eye surgery and then someone just shoves a flashlight in your eyes. Oh god, it's worse than that. Imagine having eye surgery and then someone forces you to stare at the sun. Oof, oof, oof. Ugh. You should try not to consume so much sugar. It's really bad for you. Lalonde, please do not go there. Does it look like I want advice from a glutton for mysterious human soporifics? Good point. We seriously have to curtail our dependencies on these respective liquids. The situation has become embarrassing for everyone. I know. Maybe you and I should form some sort of support group. Isn't that what people do? What? I'm doing my best to dredge the memory of my dead civilization for salient protocol. I think that's what we're supposed to do. Once, when humanity was still a thing, those like us with similar problems would band together, smoke cigarettes, and psychologically dismantle each other. But, like, in a positive way. Also, both of them are on bender recovery duty. Yeah, so they're both, hungover, and Terezi is, additionally, recovering from eye surgery and adjusting to, and has now just been sent to the brightest planet in the universe. Ugh. That sounds horrible. It surely will be. Do you have any cigarettes? I suppose we could use some sticks of your chalk in a pinch. These turtles probably won't know the difference. It's all shades of white and pink, and that sounds like hell. Yeah, everything is white and pink and yellow. The brightest colors, excuse me. And, it's just, God, I get migraines so easily from, like, bright lights. This planet sounds like hell for me as well. I have such sympathy for Terezi. Oh my god. Like, oh god. Oh god, she couldn't keep her sunglasses? For her sake, I wish she had sunglasses right now. Oh no. Oh god. Can you maybe not be saying so many jokes? It's making it hard to concentrate on my suffering here. Well, we have to do something. I'm supposed to be guiding our team to a fortuitous outcome with my fancy light powers. How am I supposed to lead and inspire from under a velvet pillow? Also, my girlfriend thinks I'm an idiot, so there's that. Maybe they don't actually need us. Sure they do. I foresaw that they would, magically, not unlike a majestic wizardress. I think. At least I'm pretty sure I did at one point before getting repeatedly plastered. Okay, maybe they need you, seeing as you actually have useful powers. I doubt anyone needs me, though. Don't you remember what I said when we first met? I said your abilities would probably come in handy, didn't I? Probably. Yeah, maybe. I don't even know how to use those powers fully. And whenever I try, I just do something I regret. I don't know if I could bring myself to use them again.
Excuse me, Princess Berry Boo.
That was beautiful timing with the music. Oh god. Rose, we all think you're an idiot, but only socially. Oh. You just need to dig deep down and believe in yourself? Why don't you give it a shot? Yeah, you forgot that was there? The timing worked out perfectly, though. Don't you remember what when we first met? Okay, oh wait, no, yeah, this is where we were. Why don't you give that a shot? I'm sure when the time comes, accessing your full potential will involve tapping into just the right platitude. I don't know, I'm too hungover to give good searing advice. You see, this is the problem. Hence the need for a not entirely ironic support group. Let's do it. I declare Rainbow Rumpus Rehab Town is now in session. Oh, where the fuck is a gavel when you need one? Ugh. No, that sounds so totally ironic. The last thing I need is another human using irony at me in an attempt to help. Stop trying to be pals with me all of a sudden. It's weirding me out. We never talked about our vaguely similar problems before. Now you want to be seer buddies with me because your friend stranded us on your hideous planet? Hey, my planet's nice. Well, in the shade at least. What shade? Good point. I have not seen any shade here at all. The worst thing isn't even how bright it is, or how the wicked elixir is wreaking havoc on my pan. It's remembering that I used to think your land smelled so delicious, but now it looks so nasty to me, and I can't see it as I used to see it even if I try. My senses are all confused now. How could the same candy-colored place seem so attractive when I'm blind and so gross when I'm healed? And what is with these disgusting blocks of gibberish floating around everywhere? Okay, so they can, reckoning. Why? So they can't diegetically see the stardust glitches. Okay, that's interesting. I don't remember this stuff being here. Was it always like that and I just couldn't smell it? No, the artifacts are new. I honestly have no idea what to make of them. What? I said I honestly have no idea. Ugh, stop. You sound as shitty as everything looks. Damn it, it's so bright. Where the hell did I put my glasses? Who would have thought I'd ever need them for any purpose other than looking rad? Oof. Oh, that's a big block, a glitch. Oh, Claire. Hey, the sunglasses! Hooray! Oh, is she about to, like, tackle Rose for them? Oh, God. Oh, God. This is giving me a headache now. Whoosh. Hi, John. Phew. Phew. Down he goes. Swoop. Perch. Hi, Rose. Nice glasses. Thanks, John. Oh, wait, the glitches went away when he appeared. That's interesting. That's very interesting. So John negates the Stardust glitches, huh? Thanks, John. I expect they will become the essential accessory to my new signature look. One that perfectly captures my personality and sense of style. Ostensibly forever. Okay. That was a nice entrance. You swept all those bothersome artifacts out of here too, it would seem. I mean, if you think about it, a breeze would push away a cloud of dust. That's true. That's true. So we just need John to, like, do a big burst of his wind powers, and he'll brush away all the stardust. Yeah, that crap is all over this session. I'm trying to blow it away whenever I see it, but there's just so much. I wouldn't even begin to speculate as to the nature of the disturbing phenomena. Could you? Nah, I just know it's super gross. These are god-tier abilities you're using, I assume? Yes, I learned how to turn into wind and swish around about a year ago. I was fighting Jack and found myself in a tight spot. It was just me and him facing each other man to man. But he got the drop on me and put me in one of his most dastardly chokeholds. His deadly blade was poised for a lethal stab through my heart. I thought for sure I was a goner when suddenly I poofed away from his tentacly grasp like Houdini's slippery ghost. Later, I rematerialized to seize the tactical advantage. Oh, yeah. Then I saw you. Ahem. Oh, hey, Terezi. Nice to see you again. Again? We never met, bro. Yes, we did. Briefly, on the Stonehenge planet. You all appeared out of nowhere and we hung out for a little while. You threatened to cut my throat for some reason and then laughed, which was weird. But then you said it was a joke. I didn't really get the joke, but I just kind of let it go. A whole bunch of things happened, but nobody remembers except me. What? That's a good one. The throat-cutting joke passed, we said. So good. Did I also say something about smelling you die? Yeah. Yes! I've been saving that one for a while. Good to know past me came through as usual. I trust my comedic timing was excellent. Man, you're such a weirdo. You're almost as crazy as... Who? Let's not go there now. Go where? Nowhere. Suffice to say, I think you and a few other trolls are total nut jobs, no offense. I still can't believe you and Dave... Actually, let's not go there either. John, why do you think you're the only one who can remember the missing events? I don't know, but I think it might have to do with this new power I have. What power? It's not a god tier power, it's something else. Remember, something I got when I stuck my hand in a magic thing. A magic thing? That's a long story, one involving pirates. Pirates? I said it's a long story. Anyway, when I put my hand in the thing, I became all blurry. Blurry. Yes, and I kept randomly getting blurry and disappearing, and now I think I'm in some sort of unstuck. Okay. And now I think I'm sort of unstuck in existence, like I'm not fully a part of reality anymore or bound by the rules governing it. Man, I'm doing a terrible job explaining this. Okay, the bottom line is now I just randomly disappear sometimes and I reappear somewhere else in time and space. But it's not really like normal time travel? At least I don't think so. With regular time travel, the rules are pretty strict. Either paradox space already accounted for your time traveling and you were always supposed to do it all along, or you messed up and changed something you weren't supposed to, in which case you just made a bad timeline and everyone dies or something, right? Sure, but this isn't like that. I'm not sure how I know, but it feels like these jumps are totally outside all the rules. When I jump somewhere, it's like in the past, I think I can actually change stuff that isn't supposed to be changed, which makes me kind of nervous. That makes me kind of nervous too. Like, he said it wasn't like the bad, it didn't feel like the same kind of changes that like would result in a bad session or a bad timeline. But it's still kind of concerning, right? Can you demonstrate this ability? Not really, I mean, not intentionally. I can't seem to control the jumps. Maybe that's for the best though. If I could control it and try to use it to my advantage, I would probably just make a huge mess of things. Yes, you would! Even so, would be worth noting if you're able to refine the ability. Could you please keep me informed of any developments? Yeah. And while you're at it, maybe you could tell us exactly what happened just after we arrived? Well, we were all pretty confused at first. You all just appeared out of nowhere and started babbling about Evil Jade. You asked me what happened, but I didn't know anything because I just got there myself and was all alone. But then it was cool, and we all walked around the land of hills and stone hedges, or whatever it's called, and caught up a bit on the last 3 years. I feel like we have a word for that type of thing, at least in writing. The word for it is shush. We were trying to figure out what to do and decided it would be a good idea to try and meet up with all the new kids. But we had no idea where they were. And I still don't, except I have since determined that my teen Nana is evil too. But she's more like an evil robot than a scary wolf girl. But I digress. So we were planning to make some scouting expeditions to the new planets and look for them, and everything was fine. That is until Evil Jade showed up. She made you all disappear again and then came after me, but I used my windy powers to evade her, which really pissed her off. So she beat the crap out of me. But then I randomly zapped away and have been running from her ever since. I'm swishing the breeze around like crazy to throw her off my trail, but she keeps finding me. She's so crafty. That's good. We need you out there if we're going to stand a chance of accomplishing anything. I agree with our prior conclusions. Finding the other players is imperative. Given the current state of the session, I would not be surprised if they're all prisoners as well. Do you think you can find them? Yes, I can try. What should I do when I find them? That's a good question. First, I guess just tell them we're here. All right. I don't know. We'll figure something out. If I see your mom, is there anything you want me to tell her? My mom? Yes, I mean, your kid mom, obviously. I know. Wow. Oh, dear. Tell her I'm sorry for being such a shitty daughter? Wait, no, that wouldn't make any sense to her. This girl has no clue what a shitty daughter I was. Oof. I don't know. Just tell her whatever you think I should say. Rose, these are some really piss-poor heartfelt messages. I'm not exactly in top form here, John. And in any case, no one's ever accused me of being an awesome candidate for the Hallmark writing staff. Just promise me you'll find her, okay? Okay, I'll find her, I promise. Thanks. Uh-oh. Looks like the jig is up. Oof. Oof. Her just grabbing him and just turning into wind. John, wait! Oof. Come back! I thought of something to tell her. Damn it! Ugh. Oof. Ow. Oh, she wants the pillow back. Where did my velvet pillow go? Ugh. Okay, so we've explored all of them then. Let's continue on. Oh, okay. Hey, weirdo. Yes, Mr. Dude? Be advised I'm only contacting you as a last resort. I stand so advised, or float, I should say, on my ripped as fudge little ghost tail. Yo, pardon, but did you know that when I flex my tail, it makes this big, veiny bulge, kind of like a bicep? Yuck. I'm doing it now, in fact. Does it bother you? Maybe you should order me to stop. In fact, I command you to order me to stop. I order you to stop. Wow, bossy much? What can I do for you, Dirk? I've tried to get in touch with others to no avail. No answer from Jake or Roxy, and Jane responded only with C3 production in red letters, whatever that means. Then she blocked me. I'm afraid she may have snapped. Yes, isn't it great? I mean, aside from the fact that she is insane and evil. Huh? She's one of the few organic beings who will ever realize perfection. Miss Crocker is now a vessel for the cunning, malicious artificial intelligence whose neural neutronics and ontology buffers and stuff like that have somehow managed to far surpass even my own. Clearly, she has procured maximum advantage from our apprenticeship under me, although I must admit not even I and all my hypercognitive percipience was quite aware that said tutelage was even taking place. One must inviolably deduce via tons of math that this is because I am just that clop darn strong at mentoring, even on an involuntary basis. I am so proud of her. Okay, all that bullshit aside, what's this about her becoming evil? The thing about Jane becoming evil is, in the process of achieving perfection, it seems there is a ludicrously high probability that she has become evil. Does that answer your question? No. How is becoming evil achieving perfection? Admittedly, it is a blemish, but only a very small one. Her imperfect meat mind has been fully fiddling hijacked by a supercomputer, and that is the operative transmutation here. To such exceptional beings of class and breeding as she and I, consideration of morality and alignment are trifling details. Why? Why what? Why do I keep going along with these ironic AI conversations? They've gotten even worse now that you're half creepy troll. Sir Bruh, listen. Here is a comparison that your dreary, finite wad of gray matter might be able to process. Like, let's say you've got a bod. You are a paragon of physical excellence. You could then either be oiled up or not. See what I mean, good dude? No. You could flex your brawn while wearing either a sweaty pair of briefs or a snug human banana hammock. Such minutia does not change the fact that you are a tip-top beefcake maxed out buffways. I hate everything you have to say about all topics, especially muscles. The stuff I have cited, which are commonly associated with your /our Earth bodybuilders, are but a picayune technicalities. I don't know if I should be laughing or reflexively repulsed. I'm going with both. I'm going with both. Just as considerations of good and evil are to aristocracy or aristocratic sexy cyber gods such as myself and our imperial heiress, of whom neither you nor I are particularly worthy. Are you following any of this, Vitamin D? Can you just tell me what's going on over there? Oh, nothing much, just enjoying the good life. One which quite luxuriously involves both having a corporeal body and not being dead. I've been delighting myself with some truly kick-butt and internal monodialogues. Did you know that even though technically I knew this already, I find myself astounded to mediate upon the fact that human beings are capable of lactation? Isn't that fucking incredible, Dirk? I mean, when one really thinks about it, they have such convenient access to fresh milk. The mere thought of it, I must say, puts a little giddy up in my phantom legs. And yet, I must admit the notion of lactic discharge jetting from one's swollen pectoral masses, it strikes me as positively indecorous. My horse guy robo-sweat is running cold just pondering the depravity of it. Ugh. Yet, fascinatingly, this ability only manifests itself in human females, as opposed to how one would reasonably expect theory to originate, which is from the corpulent udder of sublimely chiseled male muscle beast. Or failing that, certain species found within the butler genus. As a former simulation of a human who has recently been given reason to have hella opinions on milk production, I think the way females have cornered this boon is the height of biological injustice. Have you ever dwelt upon this cruelty, dude Esquire? Oh god, it's like every nightmare I've ever had about internet fanatics rolled up into one character. That is way too into horses. Oh yeah. The longer this goes on, the more I'm leading into the reflexively repulsed of it. Oh god. Your silence speaks volumes to your interest, so I'll keep talking about this a lot. Oh great. Oh goody. That's swell. That's great. I will have to confess that my Alternian half boggles at the no. Dark has something wrong with him, but this was his mind at 13, even if it's mixed with Equius. I think this is mostly Equius, to be honest. But yeah, I think it has been established that Dirk definitely had something wrong with him at 13. At the anatomical incongruities, God, I can't speak, between our races with respect to dairy secretion. Really, he had no idea that's what those were for. Female trolls, of course, have them as well, but they are certainly not meant for supplying the young with nourishment. Actually, and this trivia will surely wet your whistle for additional such facts, those voluptuous anatomical features have a number of significant purposes, biologically speaking. I shall now explicate for you these purposes in assiduous detail. I don't want to hear any of this. I don't know, he's kind of amazing. He has his hyperfixations. It would be fine if he didn't keep going on about them in detail to people who didn't want to hear it. But why, Lord Bro? I was just about to pony up the boob facts. There is a 100% probability that you would have been thrilled to hear my exegesis on troll knockers. It might have been an interesting subject to talk about another time with a different person, but that's not now and it sure isn't with you. Dude, that is ice cold. I would be hurt if I were not a flawless machine fused with haughty nobility. If you don't wish to hear my epic monologue, mono-dialogue on alien bazongas, I'm not sure what else I can do to entertain you. You are seriously hoof-cuffing my material here. Pretty demanding if you ask me, but as your mystical guide, I suppose it is my duty to manufacture small talk if that's what you really want. So he does want to know about them. Jesus, Dirk. Oh, good. But what about fine art? We could talk about that. Dirk, did you know the sweaty troll guy who I used to be and still kind of am used to adore fine art? He was just like you and me in that sense. It seems I have a lot in common with myself. If you can ever manage to get over yourself, I would highly recommend being me, or at least something like me. Perhaps somewhere there is a dead troll out there just waiting for you to merge with him. I wasn't asking you to make small talk or to hear about all the ways you've managed to shit around wasting time. Believe it or not, I was hoping you would describe the tactical situation there. Sounds boring. Are you sure you don't want to talk about paintings of big naked horse monsters and such? Yes, you got me. I would love to have a long talk about horse nudes and xenobreasts with you. Unfortunately, I'm wearing pantaloons and flying through the middle of goddamn nowhere. Pantaloons, you say? Panta-fucking-loons. Sir, are you implying that you are not dressed appropriately for a discussion of high culture? Because it seems to me that you could not be dressed more appropriately if you tried. I respectfully disagree. Where are you? I don't know, way out in space? I'm flying back there now. How long do you suppose it will take you to get back? I'm not sure, a pretty good while. Never mind, I have triangulated your location and velocity using long-range sensor technology and probably also some sprite magic. You did? Hey Dirk, remember whenever I dubiously claimed to have triangulated something, it was always this great play on words? Not really. I guess I was just a pair of triangles, but not anymore. I know, because I have this rockin' new torso. Cool. How long do your calculations say it will take me to get back? Exactly, a little more than 3 hours. Damn it! Additional sweeps from my strong lasers are telling me there were a few other people on the periphery of the session closing in at a similar rate. Who? Just some dudes. What are you doing all the way out there and wearing pantaloons, by the way? Let's not talk about the pantaloons anymore. Roxy and I became god tiers, but I don't remember exactly how. Then I saw the Batter Witch, so I charged her with my sword so as to ruin her shit. That's when some crazy wolf girl appeared and punched me in the face. I think she teleported me out here. That was Evil Jade. Evil Jade? Yes. You mean Jake's grandmother? Yes. She's evil too? Yes. Is there anyone not evil? Yes. Guess what? Yes, anyone here is not evil. That is to say, there exist people here who are not evil, such as Dave. Dave is not evil, to my knowledge. Dave? Didn't I mention, Master Dog? Our mutual bro is here. That is, right here, with me. We are kind of in the process of chilling together at the moment. No, you didn't mention that, actually. That would have been a pretty fucking important thing to mention up front, don't you think? As opposed to stringing me along with all that atrocious lactation bullshit. Yes, I guess I did kind of bury the lead there. Maybe I just wanted to talk. We never talk, Dirk. You are, without a doubt, the shittiest mystical guide anyone has ever had. I'm not sure about that. Dave says he had a similarly shit guide once. Do you remember our puppet, Dirk? Cal? Yes. What kind of stupid question is that? How could I forget the Seaman? He was a true friend, which is more than I can say for some people. A good friend in the plush, yes, but as a sprite, he was apparently insufferable. See, you don't realize how lucky you are to have a guide like me. Cal was his sprite? Yes, for a while. Then Dave went back in time and became one himself. Now he is part bird. Did I mention he's part bird? No. Again, that's the exact kind of information that should be appearing higher up in our conversations. Of course, this means he is not the real Dave. Dave's sprite served as real Dave's sprite, but he is only the unreal version of Dave insofar as I am the unreal version of you, by which I mean a much improved version. Oh, just some dudes. Arceus, be helpful, please. Oh god, no, it's Arceus and Dave's sprite. Oh no. Oh no. I must say, while the troll part of me doesn't give a silly frickin' shoot about any of this, the part of me that is splintered from you has found the brotherly reunion to be everything which you and I dared not imagine, and more. Bird Dave and I are getting along famously and strengthening our familial bonds like a sweet pair of motherfuckers. I feel our kinship goes beyond genetics, though. We are misfits, estranged. He from Dave's alpha timeline, I from Dirk's alpha soul. A two-man menagerie of sideshow frick-ups together at last, fluxing and flapping, fraternally and eternally. I don't get it. Are you trying to rub this in my face or something? Nay, brah. As your buff mystical guide / personal trainer, I am suggesting that if you were willing to contact me as a matter of last resort, you might want to at least consider reaching out to him as well. It sounds like you've already cornered the market on this reunion shit. Wouldn't I just be a third wheel? I didn't mean Bird Dave. I meant real Dave. Oh, he's there too? Not with us. He is here, though, somewhere. You should message him. It's not like you don't have a few hours to kill. What else are you going to do out there? Picking your pantaloon wedgies? I don't know, messaging him out of nowhere sounds like it could be, awkward? Yes, I can't imagine it won't be, at least at first. This isn't how I thought it would go. What would I even talk about? I advise you to talk about your interests, like dairy, livestock, fine art, and muscles. Those are your interests. Good point. I advise you to talk about my interests. Oh my god. What's happening? What do you mean? What? Sir, facts, I can't understand you. Are you just cursing non-stop? Hello? I got disconnected from the player? Okay. I thought you were talking about the stream at first, and I was like, oh no, that's really bad. The player is not as bad. Hello? Oh god. Wow, those cool new cartridge features have exploded onto your desktop computer once again. Now we're talking. This is some serious Web 2.0 shit right here. Maybe even Web 3.0, dare you say? No, let's not get carried away. It isn't that cool. But wait, look, another 3 options to pick from. The carousel of choices spins round and round while the dervish of free will starts whirling his ass off. It's making you dizzy with empowerment and nausea. Wait a minute. Phooey, you scream at the top of your lungs. More of this annoying stardust is clogging up the UI, rendering all choices useless except for one. So much for Web 2.0, you gripe like a douche. Might as well be reading interactive media in the Stone Age, you add, making sure everyone nearby can hear you. Maybe later it'll clear up. Until then, you click the only working option and trudge listlessly through the one-dimensional narrative. Just like the early settlers used to, before they had toilets or cures for stuff. Which... Oh god. Which one is the one that works? Oh, okay. So I can't go to, Kanea, and I can't go to Rose and Terezi, but I can go to Dave, and Jade. Her imperious condescension has duly noted your ridiculous tantrum. Now take your Welsh sword. Why? I catch the stream. Hello, do not open. You do indeed catch the stream. I'm happy to see you. Yeah, we have let's see, we still have a full hour left in stream. Yeah, so you get to hang out with us for a while. Nice. Welcome. Okay, God, where was I? Okay, I'll just start from the beginning. We didn't get very far. Her imperious condescension has duly noted your ridiculous tantrum. Yeah, we are in the throes of what I might call dust stuck. Yeah, we're we're experiencing, Homestuck is experiencing some technical difficulties. Due to the copious amounts of stardust crammed into the new cartridge. Yes, several issues, including one of those issues includes being very hard to look at. Yeah, someone pulled one of the pins out of the cartridge, it seems. Yeah, things are rough. Oh god. Her imperious condescension has duly noted your ridiculous tantrum. Now take your Welsh sword. Why? Since you have obviously been identified as the one who must deal English his fatal blow, we will need to make sure you are battle ready. And you do not seem very battle ready to me, Dave. Show me what you can do. Wait, since when could you use a sword? Also, what's up with that dumb sword? I will not hear another word of such appalling slander about this fine weapon. It's colorful, and it's silly, and it's a sword. End of story. As for why I can wield it, I suppose the need for a strife specibus... I surpassed the need for a strife specibus quite some time ago. How? How'd you climb to any more god tiers over the last few years? What were you even doing on that meteor? Oh, yeah, no, I climbed a few, yeah. What badges do you have in your kitty camper handy sash? Which one do you have? I asked you first. Show me your badges and you can see mine. I want to scope out this universal specibus badge. That sounds pretty cool, actually. Dave, we both know neither the kitty camper handy sash nor the badges sewn onto it are real objects. Oh, yeah, it's pretty easy to forget sometimes, though. Yeah, I think we're getting sidetracked by the kitty camper shit. Are you really suggesting that we do an actual sword fight right now? Like, for training purposes? He's mocking my Zillyhoo heritage. How dare this dog do so? You can't mock Zillyhoo. Ooh, they're having an actual duel. Why not? Our Empress can hardly have a knight with such rusty combat skills in her service. Oh, you cut it out with the evil jade baloney. Not going to fight you. My rooftop dueling days are over. On guard. Even if we just went balls out jackass bananas with our swords here, I mean, realistically, how much appreciable advancement in my battle skills would even result from that? Are you actually thinking this through, or just going through the vaguely nefarious motions that come with the territory of being evil dog Jade? I'm going through the vaguely nefarious motions of kicking your ass in a minute if you don't put up your dukes. Yeah, you probably will. You'll probably annihilate me worse than my bro used to. Don't you have all your dog's insane powers and, like, god-tier space powers on top of all that? How exactly am I supposed to compete with that? By using your time trickery. Come on, Dave, do your tiny thing. Get creative, make lots of copies of yourself or something. Outsmart me. No. Yes. Okay. Here I go. Wait. Nah. Ugh. Dave, just try a little time travel to get this fight started. See, look, one of your time doubles is surely predestined to come from a few minutes in the future and appear behind me for a surprise attack right about now. No, wait. Right now. Dave, why is your future self being such a wet blanket? I told you I'm not time traveling. I think I'm giving it up for good, actually. She is not impressed. I'm serious. The thing is, being a time guy, like actually mastering time travel, I'm pretty sure what that involves is learning to never use it. See, like, it's like karate. Well, it's more like what they say about karate, that you learn it so you don't use it. But I mean, we all know the truth about karate is if you know karate, then obviously in reality you use it all the time. Like, doing lethal fucking crane kicks and sweet karate chops while walking down the street just cause you can. That's a goddamn no-brainer. That's what you do with karate. But see, with time travel, all the stuff about learning it so you don't have to use it is true. There's no good that can come of it. You can crunch the logic on the loops all you want, but all you're doing is painting yourself into a corner, creating inevitabilities you have to rehearse and enact or face death for yourself or everyone you know, and sometimes facing death is the very inevitability you have to rehearse. Ups on Dave for now falling into the pits of most time travelers and abusing the shit out of that. Yeah, huge props to Dave. Like, he's like, you can see like this is like probably the greatest bit of wisdom he's gained, and proof that he's actually matured some. Like that's some pretty good wisdom he's got there. Like choosing, like deciding, like, you know what, there's enough fuckery going on. Me messing with time travel is just creating more problems, and just creates more opportunities for me to, like, doom everybody. This isn't worth it. This is just a big problem in itself. If I had time powers, I would abuse the shit out of it. Yeah, no, I absolutely would. So Dave really is showing some fantastic maturity here by deciding, like, you know what, nah, it's not worth it. It just causes problems. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not using it again. Yeah. And then you wait and wait, knowing it's coming and knowing it has to happen. How do you think it made me feel when we were gathering up all those frogs? And I knew the whole time in a little while you would have to watch me get shot, but I couldn't say anything or it would mess it all up. All because I thought it would be cool to be Marty McFucking-Fly. But instead of shredding Johnny Be Good on guitar to get my parents to bang, my crowning performance was doing a funny dance while getting pumped full of lead. Then I had to leave everyone behind and get into the DeLorean and return to the 1980s, but the DeLorean was actually a big purple moon, and the 1980s was me accidentally reaching God tier and living on a shitty meteor for a while. And I guess Rose was Doc Brown? Doc Brown accidentally reached God tier too. Okay, I guess this is where the analogy falls apart, but you get what I mean. Sorry, Dave, you lost me there after the part where I shot you. Damn, okay, let me start over. Oh my god, no! The fact is, you're going to have to rely on those powers if you want to stand any chance against a Lord of Time. It's safe to expect he can only be challenged by someone with a similar command over the aspect. Why is that safe to expect? Where are all of these presumptions coming from? If you can use swords, why don't you take the Welsh cue ball sword and fight him yourself? I bet you could fuck him up. You're probably even more extra strong now that you've succumbed to the bark side. Did you ever think about that? Dave, I am perfectly aware of the awesome powers granted to me by the bark side. It does not matter. I can't be the one to wield your sword against English. It has to be you. It is the will of the Empress, and that's final. The Empress can suck it. I have no intention of fighting him, and this isn't even me pulling more lame, self-aware, reluctant hero junk. I'm just straight up not gonna do it. See, that's not reluctance, it's just petulant refusal on my part. Reluctant hero shit is when the guy's like, aw, shucks, I don't know if I wanna, but deep down we all know he really does. But I really don't. Why should I? I don't give a damn about Lord English or his nebulous atrocities out in nowhere space. What kind of villain is someone you never met who hardly did anything evil to you or your friends directly, or even to anyone in your universe for that matter, other than through some vague, insidious influence? Who even is this guy, and why should I hate him? Am I really supposed to be pissed off at a green muscle monster I never met? Because I ain't pissed off at no muscle monster. Hell, wasn't he in some ass backwards way responsible for us existing in the first place? Or all of humanity, for that matter? Maybe I should thank him before chopping him up via Welsh Excalibur. Welsh Excalibur. Oh. Act 6, intermission 1. Picker, complain, yap. Jeez, you sure have some issues. Honestly, it's become very tiresome listening to this sort of thing. I thought Dave Sprite had a problem. His issues I could kind of understand. I thought you might be different, being the Alpha Dave and all. But no, you might be even more messed up inside than he was. What? Why are you dragging that guy into this? What happened with you and him anyway? None of your business. It kind of is. He's bird me. That clearly means I have a right to know. That doesn't make any sense. You said he had issues. What issues? Forget I mentioned it. Was he talking shit about me the whole time or something? I know he resents me for being the real Dave. Don't say that, you aren't the real Dave. Well, you are, but phrasing him like that is so mean. He's just as real as you, and when you imply he isn't, you sound like a jerk. And I knew it. I knew he was poisoning your point of me. You're poisoning your view of me all those years, and I wasn't even there to say anything or defend against his slander, so now of course you think I'm a neurotic douche. The only reason I think you're a neurotic douche is because you're acting like one now. Yeah, but I only started acting like a neurotic douche like halfway through this conversation. You clearly had an axe to grind with me from the start, and I want to know why. What did I ever do to deserve this shit from you? You broke my heart. What? I did? When? Okay, not you, Dave Sprite did, but you're basically the same guy. Whoa, no way. That's such an unfair characterization. We are completely different dudes. Dude, you were just arguing for the fact that you had a right to know about the details of her relationship issues because you're basically the same dude. You don't have a leg to stand on here. You just said, okay, Jade's, yeah, okay. You just said you had a right to know what happened between us because, and I quote, he's bird me. No, I know. I was playing the he's burned me card because it was convenient to whatever I was saying at the time. I forget what point I was making when I said that. That's not the point I'm making now. He and me are just crazy different, yo. He's got fucking wings. He's also presumably takes a dump and lays eggs out of the same ghostly hole. Ew. Man, why'd I have to go there? Homestuck constantly goes back and forth on that topic. To be fair, it does seem like most of the characters are like it does seem like it's mostly like what Dave said, basically going with whatever argument is convenient at the time. Yeah, even Dave noticed the football thing. I mean, he seems to be a bit like, it seems like something he was like consciously doing, like, yeah, I'll use whatever argument suits my needs at this time. And I think that's fairly realistic. I mean, like if you had someone who was basically you but also not, I think I'd probably be doing similar things, like yeah, I'll say we're the same people when it suits my argument, but otherwise we're separate people. Yeah, at least he's honest about it and aware of it. Oh man. Okay, if he broke up with you or whatever, that was because of his dumb bird issues, not my issues. There's no way I would have done that to you. My issues are totally different and probably way more serious. I don't see anyone ordering him to master time travel or trying to pawn brittle Welsh swords off on him, do you? Nobody's telling him he's gotta murder the Incredible Hulk. Did you tell him he's gotta murder the Incredible Hulk, Jade? No, I think not. Oh, she's at the end of her rope with him. Dave, I did my best to put all of this behind me a long time ago. I did not come here to dredge up any of this drama with you. Besides, such behavior is unbecoming of her condescension's loyal subordinates. You can be stubborn all you want, but I will force you to comply with her wishes one way or another. It will be quite easy, actually. All I have to do is target the people you care about most. No, not the mayor! Not the mayor! Anyone but the mayor! Hey, what are you doing? Don't you dare touch the mayor! He has a very cute mare. It therefore pains me to have to do this. Get away from him! Yeah, don't touch him! No! No! Now go after him. Come on, you can catch him. You can catch him. Yeah, now he sounds like an anime protagonist. Yeah. Oh, come on, you can catch him. You can do it. Yes. Yes. Oh my God. Got you. Aww. I got you. 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 Oh, I'm not letting you go. No, no, never again. Never again. I got you, Mayor. Never, 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 never again. It's okay. It's okay. Everything will be okay. I have you. You're safe and sound now. It's all gonna be all right. Pap, pap, pap. It's okay. I won't let her hurt you, Mayor. No, no, no. Never, 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 never again. You're fine now. You're okay. That was close. So close. But I'm here, Mayor. I'm here for you, and I'm not letting you go. I promise. Dave is me with my problematic foremost. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's just a little too attached to the mayor, and I love it. And this is all over. Let's run away together. Just you and me. We can build a can town, a real can town, and we'll live there together, alone, all by ourselves, and forget this nightmare ever happened. Everything's gonna be fine, Mayor. It'll all be okay. Shush, 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 shush. Shush, 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 shush. It's okay, Sanji. Nobody will ever make fun of you again, I promise. Oh my God, I've been watching One Piece. Like really recently got through the whole Cake Island arc. Oh my God, Sanji has become very quickly, like one of the characters I'm most obsessed with in One Piece. I download a lot of fanfics to like this application called Caliber, and you can generate covers for the stories in Caliber, and I like make different covers for the different fandoms. So I have 3 that I made for One Piece fics. One that has the Straw Hat on it, one that has the Straw Hat's Jolly Roger on it, and I made an entire separate one just for Sanji that has Sanji on it, just for Sanji centered fics, because I have so many of them that like just the Sanji fics are comparable to all the other One Piece fics I have combined, that I have downloaded. Nobody ever sees him past his gimmick that even I'm done with at this point. Yeah, oh god, I see why people have a problem with it. I have a problem with it, but it's like not the only thing to his character. There are plenty of problematic aspects to plenty of other characters of One Piece. What makes Sanji stand out so much with his problematic gimmick? Like there were so many, like even in just other anime, there were so many other characters that are like that have like the same gimmick. It was just a thing to have a character that has like the like overly simping misogynistic character. Like it's a thing, it's a trope. Like this isn't a Sanji exclusive thing. This is just a thing of like 90s and early 2000s anime and manga. Also, my friends who are in him get on him for going out with Pudding at 16. That whole situation was fucked. Yeah, he didn't have a choice. Like what? He wasn't going out with her. He was forced into an arranged marriage with her where she was plotting to kill him and his entire family. He was forced to be there by threats on his family and explosive cuffs on his wrist. What choice did he have? He was not going out with her. He was forced into an arranged marriage with her with schemes and murder abound. Like, what? What? The one time anything happened, it was Pudding kissing him and she immediately erased his memory of it. So like he didn't even have a chance to react to that because she immediately erased his memory of it. Like at least bro tried to find one good turn in his little fucked up land. He got set up. Yeah, like he was like you know what, like if we're forced in this marriage together, like, you know what? At least we can be there for each other. Like, you are my one bright spot in this whole fucked up situation. I will make sure I will not make our marriage hell for you. Like this is like he was in a fight. It was just a fucked situation, dude. It was just a fucked situation all around. Like, but like say like, oh, he's problematic because he was with Pudding and she's 16, like, I'm sorry, like, that is, like, probably the least fucked up thing in this situation. He did not have a choice in that. Like, have a problem with Big Mom for setting her daughter up for this whole situation when she's 16, or Judge for being okay with setting this up when she's 16. Like, if you're gonna have a problem with like Pudding's too young for this shit, then you know, be angry at the adults who actually put her in this situation. Not the guy who's in the same situation as her. Oh my god. Oh, I'd love to swing back at my buddy, but he is a Nico Robin fan, so I can't swing on him for anything she does directly. Yeah. No, like if you were to ask me like whom like my favorite Straw Hats are in general, like I would say probably either Brooke or Robin. I love them so much. I love Brooke's vibe so much. But Sanji, he's just a sopping wet little guy. He's just such a sad cat man underneath all the bravado and flirting and stuff, and like, oh my god. But yeah, I love Robin and Brooke. They're my two favorite Straw Hats. But Sanji is my favorite to read fics about. They're like, compare, like, most One Piece fics that they're gonna focus on one of the Straw Hats. Most of them are focused on Sanji. There are so many good Sanji fics out there. There's hardly anything compared to that for focused on Robin or Brooke, unfortunately. Which is fine. I love them enough in just on their own in the series. But like you get the most fics for characters that like have potential but like have some things that people want to change, and Sanji is perfect for that. Yeah. yeah, we got on another tangent about a different fandom here. We're in the middle of no, but Sanji's perfect for that because like he has like such great angst potential in his entire backstory and his whole self-sacrificial deal. But he's also got like, you know, some annoying habits when it comes to women, which just like I think just is mostly just a product of like when One Piece started, and that's just like how things like that's just a type of character that existed, and you just kind of had to be like just had to kind of ignore if you wanted to do and watch any of the like mainstream like anime or manga that was out at that time. It's just a thing that it's just a trope that happened that you had to deal with. It's not a Sanji thing. It's a society thing. The thing is, on most of them, he is just pulling Brock shit to the biggest extreme, and that's mostly on Oda's right. Yeah, like One Piece isn't perfect. I love it. It's so fun, and the core of the story is so strong. But like anything that runs for over thousands of chapters, that runs for this long is going to have problematic elements and going to have plot holes and stuff. Like there's stuff that like there's some not great stuff. I think everyone one of the things I love is that like everyone just kind of collectively has decided to ignore the long island arc. And the Foxy Pirates and stuff, like yeah. Anyways, TLDR, you can't like problematic characters today or something. I don't know. Yeah. But we've spent long enough on this topic. But yeah, people, they're characters. They're not real. Don't go after people for liking them. It's all fiction. It's all for fun. You can have your opinions, but don't go after people for their opinions. Like, it's all fiction. This is all for fun. We're all just here to have a good time. Oh my god. Okay. So let's continue on here. Let's move on from that long tangent. Oh my god. But God, I love Sanji. Why is being a bad guy so hard? I feel ya, Jane. I feel ya. Ooh. Hang on, man. I've got to take this. Wonder who this could be. Meryl, just be a second with this, I promise. Oh. God, I don't remember who had that heart symbol. I know we know who has that. I know we've seen it before. Do we know who this is? Now I get to talk about my real favorite character, the dad from Full Metal Alchemist. Just kidding. That's Dirks. No, this. I figured. Yeah, I forgot. Dirk's Prince. Okay, yeah. So this is just Dirk's own symbol. If only we could find out who it is by reading. Wow. No one's ever thought of that. Finding information by continuing to read the story and discover the twists and turns that the plot takes. Wow, whoever thought of that? A revolutionary idea. Yeah, the aspect of heart. Clearly this is Nepeta. Clearly. Oh my god, they're completely blocked out. Who's yellow? Is this Dave? Is this Dave? Hold on. Is like, I think it is. Hold on. This is my OC troll Nepeta 2. Hold on. Where do I have their Timaeus Timaeus testified and turned tech godhead. Yeah, so this is Dave, I think. Act 6 has driven us all mad. What? Who is this? Can't understand anything you're saying. Is Dave talking in the convo that Dave started? Wild. Hold on. Like, it's completely glitched out. What? Who is this? Can't understand a thing you're saying. Is this Dave Sprite? Just Dave Sprite. Dave Sprite, yo, if that's you, we should probably talk soon about, stuff. Dave Sprite. Dirk. What? What about my bro? Dude, listen. Well, dude, listen. I can't talk now. I'm flying over some lava with the mayor. The mayor? That mayor? Oh shit, you weren't up to speed with the fucking mayor? That's so wrong. You gotta meet the mayor. Anyway, let's talk another time when there's less glitchy bullshit. Later, bro. Okay. Wait, we can do the others now. Okay, so it's just gonna force us to do these in order then. Okay, so we got Dave, who was talking to Dirk, I think. And we have, new stuff to him. Well, those cool new cartridge features have exploded onto your desktop. The carousel of choice spins around the dervish of free will can kiss your ass, you grumble through the double facepalm. The UI is still seized up with ugly jittering artifacts. At least this time a different path is available, it would seem. You guess you'll click the only working option and resign yourself to a straightforward, choiceless procession through the story. As usual, linear as she goes, you grouse as you click the Kanea button. Web 2.0, more like Web 2.0. You're starting to wish the internet was never invented. No, right, obviously he was talking to Dave Sprite. Can't you read? God. Yeah, that's why the name was hidden and everything. Wow, yeah, that's totally it. Oh god. Okay, okay, let's go check out what's up with Kanea. Why would you do that? I do not understand why you need to impale my friend to demonstrate your resurrection abilities. I believed you. It was pointless and cruel and does not advance my willingness to cooperate with you at all. Furthermore, it did not prove that you can use said abilities to harm me. I believe that assertion was based on a fallacious theory about my constitution. In actuality, one could easily kill me with any number of conventional methods. I'm sure you could chop my head off or burn me alive or crush me to death and I would die just fine. It's gonna be the twist that comes around in 1,000 pages or whatever. What are you talking about? What's talking? I never met her. Yeah. We're gonna, like, in 1,000 pages find out some crazy, that this is some crazy thing that, like, is completely different, and it's gonna be like, oh, wow, I've just been completely slapped in the face with that. Okay. Whoa, Kanea, could you maybe not give the Psycho Fork Girl any more ideas? I am not scared of you. None of us are. I kind of am. Carcat, shut up. If this treacherous despo serving turncoat seeks compliance from me, then she will have to pry it from my mutilated, lifeless cadaver. Oh no, oh god, no. If you are so convinced that your recuperative magic will strike me down, then why don't you put your theory to the test? I doubt you will, since you have made it clear you need our participation to achieve your goals, which is a fact that your naive cohort foolishly revealed to us. I don't think she's very good at being a villain, and to be honest, I have my doubts about you as well, so I'm calling your bluff. So if you continue to insist that your healing enchantments have the power to slay me, then I implore you to give it your best shot. Go on, do it! Do your human worst! Silence, Buster. Wait, you can talk using actual sentences? Obviously. Then why resort exclusively to intimidating robotic sound bites for? However long you were doing that. Because when it comes to the affairs of my empire, I am all business. You see, Kanea, I am a businesswoman. A very shrewd one. Okay, so this is the Emperor's talking then. You see, Kanea, I am a businesswoman. A very shrewd one at that. Okay. Watch and learn, Rainbow Drinker. Oh, ooh, sound. This would be fun. Or just elevator music. Okay, we gotta. You cautiously approach the ruthless businesswoman. She has deployed the chest of merchandise. You say you mean the hunger trunk? She acts like she didn't even hear you. You're about to launch into another wordy tirade, but she wants to cut the chit-chat and get down to business. She has a proposition for you. What is it, you say? Good old-fashioned elevator stuck, yeah. She wants to know if you would like to buy these motherfucking potions. Okay, what the fuck? Gamzee in disguise? You examine the businesswoman's wares with piqued curiosity to your surprise. Wait, 420 million per bottle? Isn't that a bit steep? She assures you these are standard retail markups, plus the quality is impeccable. Each potion is aged to perfection. When are we gonna get the reveal? This is Gamzee in disguise. Bronze potion. The businesswoman makes a little effort to hide the fact that this is a bottle of troll blood. Not exactly a premium vintage, you remark casually, hoping to knock the price down a little. She isn't budging though. Damn, she's good. Buy bronze potion? Okay. You buy a few bottles of Tavros's blood. You will think fondly of his memory as you sip it in private where no one can see. Hey, it's not like you're proud of this habit. Oh my god. Fuchsia potion! She says this potion was once running through the veins of a former heiress. It's real good shit. Doesn't cost any more than the others though, because she knows it's all the same to you. She can spot somebody in need of her fix when she sees one. The woman is an absolutely ruthless hustler of contraband. Buy fuchsia potion? Yes, sure. You nod in her direction ever so slightly and hold up 2 fingers. She forks over 200 bottles. The deep sigh is slip her the moolah. Bitch is gonna send you to the poorhouse. It's giving hints of lack of backbone with ever a touch of non-working legs. Yeah. Indigo potion. She says she doesn't recall whom this potion was bled from, but she doubts it matters to you. She palms the bottle and swirls the fluid enticingly. You suddenly imagine Equius and his gross, sweaty body and feel a little queasy. No, you absolutely refuse to buy this potion. You will not do it. Nope, no way. Buy indigo potion? Yes, why not? Okay. You buy a bunch of bottles and shamefully stash them with the others. Damn your lack of self-control. The businesswoman shakes her head slowly as she stuffs the cash in her hoodie. Even the Empress is is judging her. Olive potion. Oh dear. She says this is supposed to be a love potion, adding, trust her. It don't work. Probably tastes good to a weirdo like you though. Want some? You entertain a melancholy thought about dear Nepeta as you begin to salivate. Buy olive potion? Yes. Absolutely tastes like milk. Oh god. You say you guess you'll take one. She says deal and gives you 1,000. Say, huh? She says don't worry about the extras. She'll put them on your tab. You say thanks. I'm very suspicious of is there actually something in these bottles other than the blood that's gonna affect her negatively, or is just getting her hooked? So you have to depend on me to get your blood fix. Oh dear. She says don't mention it, and then she says guess what? What? She says time to settle up your debt. You say what? just as she begins polishing her fork menacingly. You grumble a bit and dump 420 billion boonies at her feet unceremoniously. I mean, Rainbow Drinker, I don't think anything but blood works for her anymore. Yeah. So, oh dear. So like, right now is Kanea like single-handedly funding the Empire? Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think she can just drink red. Yeah. Violet Potion. She says this is some D-bag's blood. She never met the guy, but she's heard some unflattering stories. It doesn't sound that appetizing to you, but at least you wouldn't feel that guilty about drinking it. Oh, the rationalizations that run through the mind of a thirsty rainbow drinker. Did you really just say that out loud? The businesswoman nods. Now this is some premium blood right there. Yeah. Oh dear. Yes. Yeah, why not? You say you'll take a half dozen bottles. She says sorry, she's only got one in stock. She says her wholesaler had a very limited supply. Seems like a lot of it was lost before he had a chance to harvest it. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you? She says while tapping her nose. You quickly change the subject. That's a really nice tiara she has there. Really, it's really nice. Her eyes say things, but her face says, look, I couldn't care less that you killed Eridan with a chainsaw. Cobalt Potion. She says this potion was supposed to make you lucky. She wouldn't know because she never drank any because she's not a vampire, she said, just to drive her point home. You say, glancing around uncomfortably. It doesn't matter though, she says. She makes her own luck now. You're tuning out her lecture at this point. You're just eyeing that vial of delicious Vriska blood and reaching for your pocketbook. Buy Cobalt Potion? Yes, please. You thank the businesswoman for the transaction, and Carcat is asking what the hell you two are doing over there. Are you buying shit from her? He demands to know what the fuck you could be buying. Are those little jars of blood, he asks. Please tell him you're not buying blood from this lunatic Kanea. You say, what? No, of course not, and hide it behind your back. Last one. Gold Potion. 2-for-1 deal in this gross mustard blood. She means, potion. She pauses, looks at it, and shrugs, then says, she means blood. Anyway, you want some? You know you want some. Buy Gold Potion? Yep. You say, okay, you'll take 2. She says that'll be 840 million. You say, 840? What about the 2-for-1 deal? She says the 2-for-1 deal applies, but there's a mandatory 100% gratuity tacked onto the bill. You sigh and cough up the dough. You cannot outfox Jane Crocker and cunning business practices. She is simply the best there is. Okay, is there any more to this? I think that's just, we just click for the next page then. There doesn't seem to be anything else we can do here. Oh my god, Kanea is single-handedly funding the Empress right now. Oh god. Wow. Blah 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 blah. Hold the phone. Look like this piece of shit is still broken. Who is surprised by this? The answer is nobody. Well, at least the third and final option is probably available now. Let's see what Rose and Terezi are up to. What do you mean it doesn't work? Ugh. Are you sure? Try it again. You're kidding. No, that can't be right. Only the first option is working, so we're gonna have to go through the Dave arc again? Sure. What the hell? Looks like we're reading the Dave arc again. Thanks for nothing, the information age. Ugh. You know what was cool? You ask your computer rhetorically when stories used to be on fucking paper. Oh god. Oh god, okay. Well, here we go. Are we really gonna go through this again? See, look, one of your time doubles is surely predestined to come from a few minutes. Oh, wait, John's showing up this time. Was he there before? I don't remember. I told you I'm giving up time travel, blah, blah, blah. Oh, John's here. He's changing this. Oh. Karate chops, it's a goddamn no-brainer. That's what you do with, karate. John, what the fuck are you doing here? I don't know. John, don't get me wrong, it's cool that you randomly dropped by again, but this wasn't really the best time. We're kind of in the middle of a thing here. Whoops, sorry. Yeah, John, did you really have to pick now of all times to materialize out of nowhere and taunt me? I'm sorry. Jeez, it was an accident. So what now? Am I really supposed to tackle you just to watch you vanish yet again? No, please don't. Because I don't really feel like it. Yeah, here we go again. Whee! Round and round we go. Did you have any idea how frustrating that becomes after a while? I didn't mean to come here, really. I still can't control the jumps. I'm trying, but it just... Dude, are you time traveling? Please don't tell me you're time traveling. You need to leave that shit to the experts. No, it's not time travel. Well, not technically. Who do you think you're talking to here? You see this bright red gear on my hoodie? That means I know stuff about time travel. Sure looks like you're time traveling to me. No, I swear. Okay, see, I went on a dream quest with some troll pirates. Troll pirates. Ugh, never mind. That's a long version of the story. Okay, I stuck my hand in this little magic house and, John, you're fucking shit up here. What? You being here, that's not supposed to happen. All this shit we're saying now, it's not supposed to go down like this. I can feel it. I know. I'm sorry. I would zap away again, but I don't know how. I don't think it matters now, dude. The pooch is already screwed. Wow. Wait, that was a terrible figure of speech in this context, but you know what I mean. Oh, like I was just saying I didn't want time travel anymore to avoid bullshit like this. It's not time travel though, I promise. And what is it? I don't know, like some kind of surreal, history-altering, reality-hopping magic power? That's time travel, genius. No way, dude, you have to trust me on this. Alright, but if it turns out you just created a doomed timeline and we're all going to die, I'm gonna be hella mad. This isn't a doomed timeline. I'm telling you, I can change things. Stuff that wasn't supposed to be changed. And I'm not saying bad stuff won't happen as a result of the things I changed, but at least it will make a doomed timeline. The new things that happen will just be the new stuff that's supposed to happen. Huh, that's pretty dope if true. Actually, in a way that almost makes me more nervous. It does? Yeah, messing with the alpha timeline. I mean, not the alpha timeline, but the alpha timeline. Almost seems, heretical, I guess. You sure you know what you're doing, Egbert? Earth to Dave. I already said I don't have a clue what I'm doing. Gotcha. Well, I'm sold. Yep. Well, I'm sold. You don't know what you're doing. Well, okay, I'm on board. But, really, man, you kind of are interrupting a thing. Temporal mechanics not even withstanding. What was I interrupting? I think this was going to be a serious conversation here. I have a feeling Jane and I were gonna get all heavy with our relationship issues or whatever. You were? Yes, unfortunately that's probably where this was going. Aw, man. I'm sorry. I'm fucking this up so bad. See, this is what I'm worried about. Even though my random jumps are supposed to be a safe form of time travel, I'm still nervous that I might be ruining important events anyway. Like, there is all of this crazy stuff that happened to get us here, whether it was good or bad, and if I fumble around like this accidentally, changing all of that stuff, then I won't even know what's going on anymore. Maybe no one will. Does anyone even know what's going on now? That's what I'm saying. Things are complicated enough as it is. Truth. Okay, look, maybe we could try to minimize impact on the current situation. If I fly away, do you think you can do whatever you were going to do in the first place? Do you know what you were going to do? Yes, I was going to kick the mayor into the lava. What? Oh, holy shit, so uncool! I was going to make it clear I was serious about killing someone you cared about, so you would stop being a baby and start using your powers and sword fight me, you dumb jerk. Wow. Jade, I think you might be a little too good at being a villain. It's kind of worrying. Thank you. So the mayor would be dead if John didn't show up? Oh yes, absolutely. He would be burnt to a crisp right now, I am sure of it. Nope, they've saved him. God damn, Jade. Why would you do that? You know eventually I'd probably start using my powers and reluctantly start embracing my role as a reluctant hero. That shit always happens. No, you wouldn't. You were just gonna argue with me forever. Yeah, maybe. But the point is, you're not going to bother killing the mayor anymore, are you? I guess not. He's a very cute mayor after all. See, John, your fake time travel shit is already paying off. You saved the mayor. Congratulations. Okay, I'm glad the mayor is alive and well, but this is exactly what I wanted to avoid. Isn't there some way you can just pretend I never showed up and let this play out the way it was supposed to? Sorry, John. Whatever Dave and I were going to argue about, I think the moment has passed. The whole thing is kind of ruined, to be honest. Damn it! Okay, all y'all can settle down. I'm getting a text. I can't fucking read this. Yes, you do dare say, just so you don't have to read this whole stupid paragraph yet again. Web 3.0 it is. The important things is it appears the Rose and Terezi arc is available now, so you click on that and read it. If this thing breaks one more time, I'm going to repost all the Leprechaun romance stuff here instead. Okay, here we go. Terezi, what are you doing over there? Nothing. All right then. What exactly are we supposed to be doing here? Why did she group the two seers together? Was there a point to that? What is her goal with these divide and conquer tactics? Everything is so unclear. Threads leading to the most fortuitous outcomes have gotten so badly tangled. I can't tell if it's the hangover or if something else is happening. Something out there unaccounted for. Why can't I see it? Why have I become so blind again? No offense, Terezi. Are you talking to me? No, I'm talking to myself. Why? Stop making me yell. I still have a headache and so do you. All right, sorry. Oh. Why am I talking to myself? I think I've spent too much time around Dave. I have also probably spent too much time sharing his genes. Why must our family tree be plagued by so many shameless soliloquists? I wonder if our young parents are like this. I wonder if I will ever find out. What should I do in the meantime? Should I really work on completing my personal planetary quest? That whole thing where I learned to play the rain? I guess I should feel exhilarated to have the chance again after all these years. Of course I should, but then why does it sound like such a drag? I haven't played the violin in a long time. Wonder if I even remember how. Honestly, I can't recall ever feeling less motivated to satisfy a looming obligation. I think my quest was fundamentally bound to the nature of this land, which was customized to the profile, needs, and potential for growth of a 13-year-old girl. But I'm not that person anymore. What if I just didn't bother doing it? Like, ever? Would anyone notice my dereliction? Would the powers that be strike me down where I loaf? What if I just said, fuck it? What then, silly pink tortoiseshells? I guess I should stop procrastinating and have this conversation with Knea. Yeah, maybe. So, have you made any progress in determining what our malefactors want from you and Karkat? Yes. Well? Oh, she wants us to speak with Echidna. And? Are you still there? Yes. Speak to her about what? About releasing the new frog. I see. At least it would seem you have a project. Terezi and I have received no such instruction. Hello? Yeah. Knea, do you want to talk about my problem? What problem? The one pertaining to my substance abuse. Oh, right. Okay. Are you busy? You seem preoccupied. No, well, yes, sort of. Elevator stock. What are you doing? I'm, just buying some things. You're buying things? What things? Just some provisions. Like what? And from whom? A local vendor. Are you in a concert village? Don't those shops only sell jars of bugs and such? You're not buying jars of bugs, are you? No, definitely not jars of bugs. No. It's blasting through the phone. Yes, the elevator stuck music is diegetic. And it's blasting through the phone and Rose can hear it. No, definitely not jars of bugs. No. Knea, I'm confused. Could you be a little more descriptive? I really should go. Let's talk about my problem later. Your problem? Don't you mean my problem? Yes, definitely. Bye. Ugh. Terezi, where are you going? Ooh. Clown hunting. Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Wow, indeed. Here you go. Arania's exposition on leprechaun romance in its entirety, unedited and uncensored, as promised. Oh dear, I'm not reading through all this. Oh dear. What? But how do we Oh, okay, so we could. Okay, so we're going to Dave again. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, you shouldn't be here. What? Oh no, 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 no. Oh god. What the hell? What the hell? Gotcha. Is required reading essential to the lore? I don't buy that. I think you just want me to spend the last few minutes of stream just reading through all this. But I'm not gonna. Currently playing Leprechaun Romance. Nope, not gonna. Oh, I don't think this is gonna go well. He's interfering with his own timeline of memories. I don't think this is gonna go well. What? Oh no! No! It still keeps happening. No! You come to the sobering realization that things will never stop from keep happening constantly. Oh no. And you can't take it anymore. No! No! There's things to live for! Oh no! Stop fooling around and go find Roxy, you dumb goof! Bop! Who's Roxy? Ow! Zap? What? What is, I can't even do the, well, okay, whoosh, he's showing up. Here it comes. Is he gonna blow away all the particles so I can? Yes! And now we finally get the scene with Jake. Woo! It is just you and I now, Jake. Alone at last. Oh dear. Jane, can you please tell me what in the Sam Hill is going on? Haven't you kept me pinched in the Who's Go long enough? The what? What happened to my grandma? She seemed so nice, then all of a sudden, whammo! She's a gruesome monster. And what's with the thing she zapped on your head and flipped your cuckoo fruitcake switch? Is that what made you lose your marbles, Jane? And why'd you have to plant such a spanking haymaker on the old breadbasket? That really hurt. It still hurts. And why, oh why must my bottom rock these snug custard undies while you get to look like such a doggone badass? Am I at least permitted to put on a respectable pair of fucking shorts? Absolutely not. But Jane, the God Kitty, yes! Oh, but Jane, Jake, be quiet. Having recently been crowned a supreme being of pure logic, my tolerance for your antiquated horseshit has fallen to nil. I'm sorry, Jane, you know what a shameless blatherskite I can be? Especially when I'm nervous, I start bumping my gums and prattling my screwball poppycock till I'm blue in the puss. You know how rough it's been for me, Jane, after we almost hopped the broom and then Dirk slipped me the mitten over the whole trickster sock-de-lagger. Hell caught me flat-footed and knocked me right into a cocked hat. And squirreling me away in the calaboose like this is payback for the way I behaved. You gotta believe me, I never meant to hurt you, Jane. I'm doing my best here, and that's the real Simon Pure Scout's honor. Oh, dear. Jake, now you've done it. You have made me exclaim in frustration audibly. If your intent is to welcome another cuckle sandwich instead of my reasoning for your captivity, then go on. Say one more thing that sounds like something a corny old man would say. I dare you. Double gulp. No, we're not doing this. No. Double gulp. That's what I thought. We're not doing cuckle sandwich. No, we're not. Listen carefully, prisoner. I stand to inherit a new empire very soon. When Earth has completed its final destination, it will be repopulated. No! It will be repopulated with a fresh brood of loyal subjects over whom I will rule absolutely. But I will not rule alone, Jake. Oh no, I will need a husband to rule by my side. Oh dear, that is where you come in. You and I will be wed, and we will rule my empire together with an iron oven mitt. However, the mitt will be worn by me and me alone. You will have no executive authority whatsoever because you are too stupid. You will always do exactly what I say when I say it. You will be obedient, cheerful, mostly silent, and scantily clad. Is that understood? I love the scantily clad edition. A cuckle sandwich is where one person lies between two people who are kissing over them. That's a good one, actually. You will always do God, where was I? So you will provide me, you will be obedient, cheerful, mostly silent, and scantily clad. It's a cornerstone of cuckoldry. You will also provide me with children, so my imperial legacy will continue. Oh, Jake's just sobbing. You'll also provide me with children, so my imperial legacy will continue, and the Crocker brand will live on in infamy. You will sire as many children as I ask for, and they will all be perfect, obedient little heirs and heiresses. You do remember our recent agreement to have a zillion babies, don't you, Jake? I do hope you were not planning to renegade on this vow. Freaky Crocker. Poor Jake is just sobbing. Oh my god. Our children will rule the empire when we are gone, which of course will be never, because we will be eternally young and beautiful and immortal and in love, forever and ever. We will travel the galaxy, conquering planets and expanding my empire. No alien world will pose any resistance to our forces, especially not once I figure out how to unlock all that incredible page of hope potential hidden away in your pathetic, hunky body. Please, no, Jane, don't do this. I don't want to get married or start children or rule an empire. I'm scared and sad and afraid, and I don't want to do this adventure anymore, and I just want to go home. Please let me go back to Earth, Jane. Just like it used to be. I just want to go back to my pumpkin patch in the jungle when things were simpler and all I had to worry about was being tackled by a feisty robot. Someone put this freak behind Mars. I want to go back to when I didn't ruin all my friendships, and when you didn't hate me, and when you didn't go crazy and tell me to be your weird royal husband slave. You dude, don't blow your nose on your cape. Oh, when did Dirk show up? Oh, hello. Brain Ghost Dirk! You've got to do something. Sorry, man, I'd like to help you out, but I'm not real. Damn it. Are you sure there's nothing you can do? I'm only as real as your ability to believe in me. But I do believe in you. I believe in everybody. Yeah, right. You've never really believed in anyone your whole life, and you know it. Everything's always about you. Don't you remember? You already had this epiphany, dingus. I could only become truly real if you ever managed to harness those bomb-ass shit hope powers she mentioned. And again, if you actually did that, you wouldn't even need my help. But I can't. I don't want to be your pawn in her lecherous baby-making pastry empire. Jake. You stop crying. It's reflecting poorly on both of us. Sorry. Hey, did you shave your legs? No, I think the magic god tier fire burned it all off. God damn, they're so smooth. A car could swerve out of control in those gams. I know, it's really weird. Speaking of legs, yeah, the little poofy asshole pants, I know. Is that really what you're wearing now? Yeah. Sweet. No. Jake, to whom are you talking? Brain Ghost Dirk. Brain Ghost Dirk? Yes. You're lying. No, I'm not. Brain Ghost Dirk sounds almost as fake as he is completely made up. But... Poor Jake. Oh, for goodness sake. Pull yourself together, Jake. Your behavior is repugnant and has no place in my empire. What kind of man are you? Oh, actually, I have to go now. Oh god, this is like a really awkward place to end stream, but I do really have to go. Sorry about that. Thank you all for coming. It's always great to see you guys. But yeah, I hope to see you guys Thursday. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. Oh, this is the end of the convo? Okay, if this is the end of the convo, then yeah, then I can finish this real quick. I just thought it was gonna keep going on for a while. So yeah, we can finish up this page. Oh, what kind of man are you? What kind of suitor to an heiress sweeps uncontrollably when his imaginary friend's existence is called into question? She has a point there. Dude, but you quit bawling already. Stand up like a man and punch her in the face or something. But I don't want to be a man and I don't want to punch her in the face. Punch whom in the face now? The next page has one like, okay, great. Perfect. Nobody. Just sickening to think I've wasted my youth pining over a vile maggot like you. Jake, you should not be misled when I imply that I love you, or when I command you to marry me and sire my children. In truth, I detest you, and if not for certain assets you possess, I would be sorely tempted to fork you full of holes right now and feed your remains to my daughter. But I won't. Oh? You're lucky you're so hot. She still thinks he's hot? Oh, wait, no, we're ending there. We're ending there. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. Okay, so that is the end of stream now. Put her behind bars. Put this horny, freaky woman behind bars. Okay, but that is the end of stream. I hope to see you guys on Thursday again. Now that things have sort of calmed down in my offline life, hopefully there will be no more last-minute stream cancellations for a while. Oh my god, Leprechaun Romance, oh dear. She a freak 7 acts a week. So, I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. If you have, enjoy the growing time of sunlight. If you're getting sunlight, make sure to drink lots of water, take care of yourselves, and I will see you on Thursday.